Hey, Arch, you got to start the show. It's your first time back from Hong Kong and you're late. You're a minute late. Come on, Fatso, get the button pressed. Arch, I don't know what to press. Arch, come on, man. Yeah, I've pressed start the show. Yeah, I got to run the intro. Yeah, now. Press. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. How's it going? Got real big.
Oops, how are you? Something went wrong. Try again.
Sorry about that, Arch. How are we?
Hey, how are you?
Arch, I'm having a day where I'm thinking life is great. I've just finished badminton training. I'm on the way home in the Cougar, and I got the panoramic moonroof all the way back. The wind is gushing through my hair. Life is good, Paul. How are you?
Hey, life is fantastic. Just hang on. Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Hello, how are you? How are you? How are you going? You okay? Life is amazing. It shouldn't be good. It should be amazing at your age. You're young, you're virile, your career is in the up. Everybody wants you. What the hell? You got it's winner chicken dinner. Microwave
Arch,
on full heat. It's microwave.
It's great, Arch. It's a three-piece combo meal. And I've got to say, Arch, I was jumped on the stream when you weren't here the other day. I was going on my daily run. And let me tell you one thing, Paul. Do you think I go on that run each day because I want to? No. I push my boundaries. I push my capabilities. I push the water because that's what a real Rolex man does.
Yes, a Rolex man. That's what you got to do, man. Rolex is for winners. You know that? It's for winners.
Winners.
It's for winners.
Arch, I've been having a thought as well. Kramer, the big Meech popped up on my Facebook, and I saw his lovely day date, and I thought I'm going to save up and get one. A day date 40. The JJ special. I'm going to save up and get one, Arch.
Yes. You want to get a jet? Oh shit! No, you can't. No, stop! Wake up and smell the roses.
Ooh, I see. Arch, I love it. I'm going to get the big Fykoff yellow gold piece. Give me time, Arch, and I will get it.
That's great. That's great.
My friend just picked up a root beer, Arch. No previous purchase history. Just got called in for it. He was on the wait list for a year and a half. Do you think that's good going? I think it's fucking good going, Arch.
Yes, I totally agree with you there. That's the way I would do it. Yes, indeed.
Arch, you looking at porn again? Be honest, big boy.
No, just checking a few things. Tell me this. What's going on in your world? Tell me this. What else is happening in your world?
Life is good, Arch. I was up to London today for my job, meeting some people, some internal meetings, all paid for, which is lovely. So I filled my belly up before I came back. And then it was really nice to see my daughter and my fiance. That's about it, really, Arch. Everything's just ticking along nicely. I've got my birthday coming up soon, and just rolling through with that, really, Arch.
How old are you turning?
Going to be turning 30. The big 30.
Holy shit,
what should I do for my birthday, Arch? Tell me.
Hey, I think, you know what? Why don't you you know what I would do if I were you? How old's your daughter?
She's going to be 2 around Christmas.
Okay, you know what I'd do for your birthday?
Tell me.
Instead of going to some fancy wancy restaurant and shit like that, what I would do is is I would go to the local. What's the kiddie sort of restaurant around your place?
Maybe TGI Fridays,
Yeah,
Frankie and Benny's, something like that.
I would have
Go
a
on.
birthday for you there with, and your daughter can. She'll remember that. Oh yeah, that's right. Daddy's 30th. We went to da 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 da.
I understand. That's a very good idea, Arch. Very good idea.
Because you know what?
My,
One, it's going to be cheap. One, it's going to be cheap. Two, it gives you hero status.
yeah,
Right.
very, very true.
And then you can also post those photos on your Instagram, and it just shows, everyone says, oh wow, what a great guy he is, but you're just being cheap because you don't want to spend money on a ridiculous restaurant. You
Paul,
know?
I got to be honest. I love you. I love you and what you say. You are a trooper.
And the kudos for it. It also, what it does is too, when you apply for other jobs, right? They can see, hang on a minute, this guy's 30. If he had at TJ's, he must be a really good family man. Christian values, family values. That's exactly what they want.
That's exactly what they want, Arch. I'm never going to be jobless.
Yeah,
I've got to say as well, Arch.
You've got to pitch it. And you know what? What's wrong?
Go on.
What's wrong with Chuck E. Cheese or Pizza Hut or McDonald's for a birthday? Just get it.
Everything. Oh wait, nothing.
It's so fantastic. Your daughter's gonna love it. She's gonna think, "Hey, this is fucking amazing. Daddy had his birthday." Yes, that's right. And it's gonna be years later. She's gonna realize, she's gonna think it's all normal, and then years later she'll think, "Fuck, why the hell did you have your 30th at Chuck E. Cheese?" And then it
because
dawns
I
on
love
her,
you so much, my daughter.
Yeah, that's exactly it. How's that?
Arch, I couldn't agree more. I've got to say, having my daughter has been the biggest blessing, apart from getting my Explorer 2 at retail. It's been the biggest blessing ever in my life.
Yes. No. I believe it. I have 4 children, and
by God's grace, Arch.
I understand. I completely understand there. Yes.
Seeing them grow up she's the absolute apple of my eye. And it's amazing, Arch. It's amazing.
Exactly. That's exactly it. You've got to.
I need to flag something with you, Arch. I've been perusing the horology dungeon, and I've seen Poway come on. I've got to say, he is hilarious. He's so funny. No stick. I'm not being sarcastic. No stick here. I was laughing on the tube home.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Does he ever come back on this show, or is he not allowed? I don't know. That I haven't got the updated script, Arch.
Sorry, what was that? Say that again.
Is Poway allowed on the AC3 stream? I haven't got the updated script to hand.
Poway's allowed anywhere. I never saw there was a block.
Because I feel like I haven't seen him on the live stream show for a good while now, and I find him so funny, Arch. He's an absolute gem.
Got you. Yes. He is a great guy.
A true Brit.
Yeah, he is. He is a true trooper. He's a trooper and a half, isn't he?
He's a great lad. He's a great lad. So tell me, Arch, how's after the burglary? How's the renovation in your office going? Is it back to how it was before? Have you still got paint and oil in places? How are you feeling about it all? Tell me.
Look, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Good.
I'm feeling pretty good. What I'd like to say is, what I would say is, I would like to say that, I've been a bit stingy. I've done the Chuck E. Cheese trick on my office renovations. I've made the vandalism part of the cold tour.
I see. Give me some examples, Arch.
Well, the chair's still got the stain on. I'm waiting for the next replacement. You know what I mean? How are you going? Tell me this.
I know. How am I? I like I said, Arch, life is good. I've just discovered at my job we get a 10% bonus of our salary for doing sweet FA. Isn't that good?
Yes, that's it. What do you think of that idea?
I think it's great. I'm just doing the job. I'm doing it to the, on occasion, bare minimum, and I'm getting a 10% bonus. It's great, Arch. So I'm going to put that in the day date pot.
The day date part?
Yeah, for my day date 40, yellow gold, champagne dial, or maybe a white dial. I'm not sure. Give me your thoughts, Arch. Should I get a white dial or champagne? Tell me, big boy.
Oh, go white dial, white dial, white dial.
White dial.
White dial.
Ah, I see.
What?
Why'd you say that,
White
Arch?
dial. White dial. Because the champagne is a bit. Everybody goes champagne. I think white is just very. It's very cool. You know what I mean? What do you think? No?
I think so. And like you said, Arch, don't worry about Novi Reach. Novi Reach is better than no Reach. You know this?
Yes, Novo Riche is better than no Riche.
Arch, let me get your thoughts from my dad. My dad is the stingiest fiker I've ever met. He has enough money to buy a GLE, whatever he wants, to a certain extent. Of course, not talking Ferraris. We're talking good SUVs. He bought a Viking Kia EV6. And he's a big unit, Arch. He's skimped out. He buys his t-shirts from Sports Direct it's something like £4 for £10. He's a really tight fiker. He's always wanted a day date 40, but says, "Oh, I would never wear it, so what's the point?" How do I convert him to buying this day date 40 for himself? Thoughts?
You can't force him to do something he's not comfortable with. You know this?
What would you say to him, Arch? Because he looked lovely with a rose gold green dial, day date 40.
He doesn't want that. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want that. Okay.
What does he want? Tell me. What should I push him towards?
Look.
I'm looking.
Now we got some super chat. Holy shit, JL! $160, Archie.
Wow!
I hope you had a great trip. Thanks for your fantastic platform and all the great people on here I have met. That's from JL. We got Angelic joining us. Hello, Angelic.
Angelic.
Morning, big boys. Did you get the super chat from JL, Arch?
That's an incredible super chat. Let's play something for JL. What do you think? He needs to have something played for him.
Play it. Put it up, big boy.
What can I play? I'm just trying to find something interesting.
That's fantastic, JL. You're a legend, man. I'm just in bed. I just jumped on to make sure you got the super chat.
Hey, how you going, Angelic? You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just in bed, sleepy.
Here we go. I'm going to play this.
Na 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 na. Baby super chat, baby super chat. Na 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 na. Baby super chat, baby super chat.
Bring in some super chats. Let's get this thing happening. Super chat, baby. Super chat. Let's get this on, baby.
Guys, I gotta be honest, this comment section is killing me tonight. Well done, Peanut Gallery. I'm finding this hilarious.
Cougar.
In a cougar.
I want a cougar, but not that kind of cougar. Mrs. Angela.
Ooh, I thought
cougar?
it was a soccer mum car.
Mrs. Angelica, are you a cougar? Are you a cougar? I'm in bed, so I better go because all I can think of is an old cougar, not a new cougar. How new is your cougar?
How many cougars do you have? That's what I want to know.
Ooh.
Hey, big boy, I heard you've got a daughter. I didn't know that. Congratulations, man. She's 2 years old. That's beautiful.
Thank
That's
you,
a beautiful
Angelic.
age, man. That's a beautiful age as well. That is such a
What a
beautiful age.
what a
Yeah,
beautiful time.
we've been very blessed. We've been very fortunate. All jokes aside, we've been very fortunate to have her. She's amazing.
There's nothing like the young ones at that age, is there, Arch? It's so beautiful. Enjoy every minute when they're young. So much fun.
That's
You
it.
can you can be a bit of a hippie too. You can dress up like in hippie clothes and dance around the maypole and all sorts of things. All right, I'm jumping off. I'll let you get on with the show, Arch. I'll be in the chat. Have a great show. Good luck, big boy.
Hey, Angelic,
Cheers, Ange.
it's really nice for you to come on. It's really, really nice for you to come on. We love you. Okay, just don't worry. Everything will be fine, Arch. Okay, don't worry. Everything will be fine. Okay.
I love you, Arch. Love your chat. Love you, big boy. You're cool, man.
No
Love
worries.
you, Ange.
See you, man.
Barry, we got Barry here. Barry, £10. Hey, Archie. I hope you're doing well. Not had much time lately. Much respect to the top G. That's Barry. £10. Thank you. Hey, Arch. I
Very
hope you're
nice.
doing well. Not had much time lately. Much respect to the top G. Thank you so much. That's really great. Look, I got to tell you something, mate. I think it's fantastic. You know, I honestly think it's fantastic that we've got you, big boy. You're doing. I'd have my 30th at Chuck E. Cheese or whatever you guys have there,
Oh, you make me laugh, Art.
and I would get the cake. The kids sort of cake, and
But Arch,
later
the
on,
issue is my fiance is vegan.
well, she shouldn't be eating that shit anyhow because she'll be the size of a number 7 bus.
Ooh.
You shouldn't be eating that shit anyhow.
She's vegan, so we couldn't go to Chuck E. Cheese, big boy. We'd have to go to TGI Fridays or something like that, or maybe Wagamama's.
Thomas Burnett, £5. Big shout out to Jimmy C and friends. Click the link, Jimmy, and jump on the stream. There we go.
Oh, early worm gets the bird is coming in savage tonight. Dumper. Why is that? Because she's vegan.
Vegan. So what's the name of that place? TJ. What is it called? TJ what?
TGI Fridays.
TGI Fridays.
Fridays. As in, thank God it's Friday.
Oh, okay. Just having a look.
I mean, it's no Nick and Sam's Arch, but it's on the same sort of tier.
That's not a kid's place.
Well, it could be, maybe. I don't know.
No, it's not. It's shit.
No? Oh, I see.
I want a kid's place. What do you got for kids? Like with
A
clowns?
kid's place? I don't really know, Arch. I'm not sure there's many places round by me that have places like that. I mean, we've got restaurants with soft plays attached, which could be quite nice.
I'm asking you. You got no idea. This is not sounding good. What about Giraffe? Hungry Horse.
Fike me dead. You can't go to Hungry Horse, Arch. That's like a shitty pub.
Okay, Giraffe.
That's not really a child's play, big boy.
Fucking hell. You're in London. Or where are you?
No, not near. I'm about.
Hello, who's that?
Hello, Archie. This is Boris here, and hello, big boys. Great to have you on the show, old chap.
Hello, Boris. How the devil are you?
We got a super chat. Just hang on. I gotta grab this super chat here. 1 minute, sir. Just 1 minute there, okay? I'm just cutting and pasting something. I've posted the wrong thing. That's okay. It's a watch I was looking at. Don't worry about it. It was a Daytona. That was cheap. That's okay. My mistake. My mistake. My mistake. It's my mistake. My mistake. I posted a Daytona.
I don't look at watches on my Conservative Party computer. I look at other material. It's more stimulating.
Guys, I've got to tell you something seriously. If I were you, you got to make it a birthday for your daughter to celebrate. She's 2 years old. She's gonna love it, man. They're gonna love this stuff. Okay. This is what you do. Okay, they're gonna love it, and you know what's gonna save you money too, because you don't want to waste money. You don't want to waste. We don't want to waste money on garbage. You know what I mean?
I need to save money for the day.
Prince Andrew goes to Pizza Express, so why don't you go there?
Pizza Express, that's it. Pizza Express, that's it. Why not? I like pizza.
I'll tell you why I'm not going there, because that's where the absolute pond life hang out. The scum of the earth. You come from the sewers.
Post the link for aspiring panel members, Arch. Thank you. The link.
Archie, you're missing quite a few super chats. By the way, this is a poor show. Yeah. You're doing even worse than I did.
Ali Reza, $33.77. Archie, please invite Jimmy C and friends to the panel. He has been gracious enough to come, and you've totally ignored us and his folks in the back room earlier. Thank you. No, I'm in the back room. No one's there.
Mike, are you awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Ah, I see.
Okay. I just logged
Mike,
on
it's an honor to be on the stream with you, old chap. You're a class individual.
And we got another super chat from Showcase Watchers. £2. I miss Rich Buddy, Bud the Stud, and Mr. Two. Yes, those were fantastic times. I totally remember that. True. That is true.
I miss Poway on this stream. Bring Poway back. He's a legend.
And we got a super chat. SR Bell 67. AC, would you teabag Mark Goldberg for 15,000?
I would. Would you, Arch?
15,000.
15,000 USD.
Yeah,
Mark
that's
Goldberg,
a lot of.
man.
Aussie dollar is so crap at the moment.
Yeah, but you know what? He's gonna have the nicest cologne on. And he's gonna be clean, and you know it's not gonna be the most horrible experience. It wouldn't be like it wouldn't be as bad as it could be. I guess
he'll have dog poo all over him, and you have to teabag him and smell it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant.
Mike, you look better with long hair. Do you know this?
We got Jimmy C on.
Yeah,
hello,
I'm thinking
Jimmy
about growing
C.
it out
How are
again.
you?
Yo, it's Jimmy.
Jimmy,
Yo.
boy.
Yo, freaking.
Yo,
Hey.
Cowabunga, dude.
All right. I got.
How's it going, Jimmy?
I got too much background noise, freaking, from. Oh.
Who's Jimmy C? I don't even know who Jimmy C is. I never had him on before.
I think he's
What?
over. Don't you hang out over on Tim's stream a lot? Yeah, you do, right?
Jimmy is the Canadian cousin of Sard, General Sard.
How do we mute this show? The sad part is the only way to do it is for me to freaking back out of here.
It's okay, man. It's
Right on.
okay.
Jimmy, do you like watches? Do you
Nice to
like
meet you, man.
watches?
It won't let me leave without killing the whole damn thing.
Oh, don't kill it. Don't kill it. We need you on here.
Do you like watches,
Oh, he's
Jimmy?
gone. Where's
Do
he
you
gone?
like
Oh.
watches?
He fell off. I don't know what happened there.
Oh,
We got another super chat here. We got another super chat. We got some super chats coming in. The early bird gets the worm $3. Go to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Great vibes.
I've never heard of that. I don't think that's in my area, I'm afraid. There.
Freddie,
Big boy.
Braz,
Freddie, yeah. See where it is, Arch. Google it. See where it is, if it's close to me or not.
Braz. Where are you? You're in. I know where you are.
He's somewhere very posh, I can tell. Like maybe the Cotswolds.
That's where my grandmother used to live. My late grandmother, she used to live in Temple Guyton in the
Oh, it's the
Cotswolds.
US.
Lovely.
Have they got those in the UK? I don't know.
I'm not sure they do, Arch, but have a little Google. Pull it up, Arch. Pull it up,
Pull
Bobby
it up.
Google.
Pull it up. Pull it up. Well, that's it says it's American. So it's Freddie Fazbar's Pizza UK. They got one in London, but you're not in London.
No,
Okay.
I'm about 2.5 hours. No, I'm probably about 2.5 hours in the car to London, Arch.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do that. Your place you're in starts with M, doesn't it?
M?
Yes. Your city. Or B for B. Is that right?
Not quite.
Okay. So who's Jimmy C? Is he a good guy or a bad guy? I need some advice.
Friend or foe, as Luck says. Friend or foe.
Friend or foe? Is he real or is this just a animation? I don't think it's real. I think it's.
Oh, I'm real. I'm real, dude. I'm real. I'm real.
Okay, he's real. We got.
Jimmy, do you like watches? Do you like watches?
What? Huh? Come on, man. Thanks for letting me up, man. Sorry about that earlier, man. I was actually live streaming, and all these people are coming over supporting you and telling me I need to be up here, man. So
Wow.
you know what I mean?
Big Tony, $2. Welcome, Jimmy. And
Yeah,
Sam Davidson, £2. Hi, Jimmy. Love your show. And Showcase Watches, £10. Arch, the Peanut Gallery has spoken and decided to fire you for today's show. Mike has been put in charge. Mike, run the stream, please. Chat and spoken. We must listen. Mike, it's your show, my man.
Oh, okay. Who's Mike the Snake? Who's Mike the Snake? People trying to meet me. They're telling me that I've been hearing for like 2 weeks now that Mike the Snake is a perfect match for me and what I do. Freaking
Jimmy,
you know.
go on, Jimmy lad. How's it going?
Hey.
How's it going? I've been on your channel, mate. I've been watching you. I've been buzzing off it.
Appreciate it, man. I mean, guys, you guys are blowing my mind, dude. Tell you the truth, freaking.
But
Appreciate it, man.
Jimmy,
though.
this is a watch channel, and I've asked you 3 times now. Do you like watches?
Do I like watching?
Watches, wrist watches.
Oh, as in, you know, the God's honest truth, man. A guy should have a good watch, okay?
Good man.
Good watch. A guy, you know what I mean? When you got a good suit on and you fucking, you know, you try and look freaking GQ, let's say, okay? You got to have a good watch on. And it sucks nowadays because, you know, your phone's your watch these days, you know? But I'll tell you, dude. I mean, I grew up.
We got Thomas Burdett, £2. Jimmy, meet Mike the Snake.
Yeah,
we
man.
Got Ali Reza, $14.55. Jimmy is a good guy. Has nothing to do with Tim. He is a bit drunk. Surdy, me, Mo, etc. All of oh, that's great.
I'm his number 1 fan. Doris is my favourite character, Jimmy.
Hey, man, I appreciate that. My wife's my best asset, man. Freaking God's honest truth, man. She's, dude. I'll tell you. Let's put it simple, right? I chased after her for 13 years. Okay, 13 years.
Did you get put in prison?
From the day? No, I was alive. I backed off. Okay, But from the day I first asked her out to the day we actually fucking got together was 13 fucking years.
And you've been married 21 years, haven't you, Jimmy?
Yes. August. We call it the Thursday before Labor Day is our anniversary.
Oh,
because that's when we actually got married.
Hey,
the Thursday before Labor Day.
For the record, Jimmy, when you logged on, I thought everybody said Timmy, and so that's why I asked, do you go over to the other stream? And I had you mixed up. It just sounded like Timmy.
I
And,
understand, dude. I'm hearing it paired, man.
That's my bad.
Dude, don't worry about it. My right ear has never worked. My right ear has never worked a day in my life. Okay, and
Jimmy,
and when I was
Jimmy, did you come over to steal the leads?
No, not at all.
Jimmy, I'm buzzing that you're on the channel, mate.
The only reason I'm here is because everybody told me I needed to come over here. Okay, and they were busting my balls bad, so I came over.
Here we
and
go.
I'll tell
Another
you,
super chat.
it's a great group. It's a great
Dada
group of
11,
supporters you got.
$3. He's a lead thief, and we
guys
got
are
showcase
awesome,
watchers,
man.
£2.
Magpie,
It's nice to see my brother hopping on the show.
They've all been by my show, man, and you've been blowing
And
me
Jeff
up.
Lane,
dude,
$2.
you know?
Love.
Oh my
Jimmy.
god!
Love Jimmy.
Cheers.
We all love Jimmy. We all love Jimmy.
Yeah,
And we all
man.
love Jimmy. Sure.
Dude, you
Jimmy,
fucking
can I be
puffing me
frank
up,
and
you know?
honest with you? Can I
Can
be
you
frank
not
and
see the
honest with
smile
you?
on my face, dude?
Jimmy! Jimmy motherfucking C, Jimmy! Welcome, Jimmy. Welcome to Australia, Jimmy!
How can you not?
Oh, this is a dream come true, Jimmy.
Oh,
2 weeks
man.
in the making, my man. 2 weeks in the making. Archie, go back to doing your fucking taxes, Archie. We got Jimmy.
See? 2 weeks. Exactly. It took 2 weeks to get me in there.
Jimmy, can you aspire our fearless fucking deadbeat leader to come back alive?
I don't know.
Jimmy, he
I
went
don't
with
know.
Mojo, Jimmy. Our man Archie Luxury from Australia. He's a legend in Australia. #1 super chatted live streamer in Australia. He lost his mojo. He's got erectile dysfunction.
Oh, damn.
Jimmy, teach him how to engage with his audience, my man, Jimmy.
Hey, they got pills for that, man. They got
See?
pills.
Ooh.
Hey, Alex, you see that? Happiness in the bottle.
Is Jimmy? Is that an old Sportster behind you?
Yes. It's hold on though. That just made for YouTube. This whole scene behind me is made for YouTube, man. It's all
okay.
It's all.
I thought you were actually in a bar.
Right? It looks that good.
Yeah.
Jimmy, is fucking did Mookie make that background for you? Is Mookie
no
helping you out on your channel?
Dude, a guy named Not a Great Gamer did this for me. I mean, look, that the Sportster spits out smoke. The freaking, if you look on the other side where it says cocktails, that's a little image of.
Look at Jimmy. Look. This is the guy that's supposed to be running the show over here, Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is his live stream. ArchieLuxury.
Archie, dude, I heard a whole lot about you, man. And apparently, I'm here to freaking breathe some fucking life into this show. So,
Jimmy, I'd like you to tell me more about Red.
Oh, Red is my redheaded stepchild, and that's as far as I'm gonna go with that. She's a crazy bitch. She's a crazy bitch. You can't have none of that. But freaking enjoy watching her because she's entertaining. Okay, freaking entertaining. She's a marvelous child, man. But literally, she is. But
Here we go. We got a super chat here. We got P. Klein, $2. Is Jimmy related to
Jimmy is related to Chumlee. No, I'm not. I'm white. He's Hispanic. There's a big difference. I see the resemblance.
Finchy, £2. Jimmy, how many Guinness World Records have you got?
All of them.
Jimmy, why don't you tell Mikey about when you drove a Pantera?
Oh, the
Pantera. Jeff Lane, $2.
Mikey,
love Jimmy.
Dude,
love Jimmy.
He ain't driven a Pantera. Most people didn't even know. Most people didn't even know that those motherfuckers were made from Ford.
Well, they weren't made from Ford. They were made by De Tomaso in Italy, and then they put a Ford
motor in it. Yeah,
51 Cleveland in them.
Yeah, I had the privilege. I had the privilege of getting to drive one once upon a time because I'm a mover. I was a mover for like 30 years, right? And you know, when people move, they got to bring their cars with them.
Archie, you have no questions at all about our friend Jimmy?
I was fortunate to once upon a time to be able to drive the fucker up onto the truck, right? Well, when the dude gave me the keys, I drove it around the block a couple times before I came back to the truck. You know, fuck. I'm dumb, but I ain't stupid. You know, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity when you're sitting in the fucking pilot seat of a Pantera. You know what I mean? Fucking got to kick it around the block to line her up. Fucking. Well, guess what? I took 2 blocks to get there. You know? So, are you familiar with the term Chingao? No, I have no idea what Chingao means.
Chingao.
Okay.
You'll have to learn.
I'm not. I speak American.
Hang around long enough and you'll learn.
Hold on, boys. We got a super chat for some love for our man Jimmy.
Jimmy.
It looks like I got a wrench here already. Jimmy's got a wrench. Cheers.
There we go. Mark P.
Need a
£10.
soul
Jimmy
reading.
is brilliant. Thank you so much there.
Yeah, man. Freaking Archie
Technology, $2. Jimmy,
no
have
more
you
on
come
this
on
man.
to finally confront Mike the Snake?
Nah, dude, confront him. I'll give that motherfucker an invite, man. Freaking.
And Big Tony,
Mike,
$2. Need a soul reading on Jimmy,
dude,
Arch. I don't know what to say.
Man, there ain't nobody.
Mike, watch your blood sugar, mate.
There ain't nobody over here that don't
Your
belong
alarm's
on my
going
channel.
off, Mikey.
Fuck that alarm. We got Jimmy C. We got Jimmy C out there.
Beeper going off?
No, don't worry about the beeper, Mikey.
Come on, you're making me feel like a fucking celebrity, for Christ's sake.
You are.
You are
Look at
YouTube
our
royalty,
fearless leader. He's fucking.
Dude,
Hey, can you believe? Hey, Jimmy, if you
2,000 subs.
Jimmy, if you just came back from fucking Hong Kong on a trip from
I'll be
Hong
right
Kong,
back.
and you got 140 people in the room, would you just wouldn't you like discuss your trip from Hong Kong? Give them some pointers, Jimmy. From an American to a superstar Australian. Give our man some pointers.
Dude. I'd have made all kinds of videos. Fuck the live stream. I'd be like, watch the videos, bitches.
Hong Kong videos, bitches. Hong Kong videos, bitches.
Watch my videos. You want to find out what's going on over there? Then fucking watch the videos. You know, this is what a fucking YouTuber would do. You want to give it all up? I'll give you some honey on the fucking live stream.
I think Archie's looking up your stream right now. He's wondering what the fuck is going on my channel.
Man,
hey, how about Madman Super Chat?
Come on, man.
Madman Super Chat. Look at this here. We've got a Super Chat.
Jimmy C is non-beeping Mike the
This
Snake.
has already exceeded my wildest expectations.
You're blowing my mind. I got a stream going on in the background. I ain't even fucking.
This is called a collab, Archie. He's live streaming right now, and he came here to your Australian thing.
If I wish
bring a little fire.
But
bring a little fire, big boy.
Right. My people.
We don't want to hear about Chuck and Cheese.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
JBI Deeks.
Hey, Sirico, good to see you.
Sirico, is Sirico in the? Oh, he's in the.
Yeah,
he's in the chat.
He threw up $2 to say, "Hey, Jim,
got your
what's up?"
tongue, Archie. Archie, do you know what's going on? Can you read the super chat, Archie?
Come on, man.
We can read the super chat. We got a super
chat. I guess I took you back into the relevance kind of thing.
JBIDX $2, 2,000 sub dragon. Fantastic.
Right, Junker, Jimmy intervention.
That's right. We want
a little. You need a
drop
little
a sub,
Jimmy in your
subscribe
life.
to Jimmy C's.
And we got Lose Tooth.
Oh my God!
Jimmy G is not beeping Mike.
Look! Red made it in the chat. What's up, girl?
Yo, Red.
And we got Sirocco Sales $2. Good to see Jimmy here.
We want to shout out to Jimmy and his lovely wife Doris. They put on a hell of a welcoming committee for our Australian fans over here.
Hey, dude.
We're worldwide, Jimmy.
Ooh. Come on, man.
Look how much life Jimmy's brought into the show, Archie. It's fucking brilliant.
He is.
Hey,
He's
man,
very good, isn't he? Jimmy's fantastic. Jimmy, that's great to see you on the stream.
No, dude, it's great to be here, man. Freaking, I'm telling you, YouTube is the most marvelous thing fucking to hit me in my lifetime, brother. All right, dude, freaking once upon a time, a few years back,
What a man.
I was a sorry ass motherfucker. Been put out of work because of let's just say physical and medical reasons put me out of work.
So what do you do, Jimmy, for a living?
Dude, what I do for a living? I don't do shit, man. I'm on disability.
Mike, you hear this? This is like the guy who tells the truth about what's going on. You're Jimmy.
Like me,
this
mate.
is the God's honest truth, right? Freaking, I mean, I spent 30 years as a mover, right? And I loved what I was doing. I loved driving all over the place, fucking busting my ass, working my ass off, dude. I love doing that, and it's killing me not to be able to do it now. But medical reasons took my freaking commercial driver's license from me. They didn't say I can't work, but they took my livelihood. They took my livelihood away from me and said, you got to ride the plane. And so I sat here riding the plane, and freaking that led me to YouTube, and freaking that led me to freaking creating a fucking channel, and fucking, man, I found live streaming, and man, I fucking hooked right into it, and I found my nook, and apparently I got the charisma to keep a live stream going. So
he loves live streaming. He appreciates live streaming. You see that, Arch?
Yeah, man.
Appreciates his audience. Can
Very
we, guys, let's catch up on these super chats. Let's catch up on these super chats.
My live streams ain't shit without the crazy people that come over and hang out with me, man.
Where's Uncle Surf? Is he still on?
There we go.
Dude, is he not a character or what, man? Come
Uncle
on.
Surf.
He's a fucking dude. He's a die.
I guess we're gonna catch up. We got Data 11, $3. Curly.
And dude, myself never being able to because I was born fucked up. Okay, I was born retarded. So
Just 1 minute there, Curly. Who gave you permission to shill? And we've got showcase watches, £2. The talent agency sent Jimmy to replace Mike.
Nobody can replace Mike. No. He's going to compliment Mike.
Yeah, huh?
And we got ELs, $2. Thank you, Curly.
None of that. I ain't replacing nobody. I'm just filling in for the
last Jimmy, we don't do competition here.
£2. Super chat, $100 to hear Mike versus Jimmy show.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. Collab. We need a collab.
Salt to the earth. I'll tell you, ABC, that's what I've been told. I'm a salt of the earth type of guy. And I'll tell you, I've been doing this I've been live streaming since the beginning of 2019, right? And freaking, I just work my ass off to try and keep it me. You know what I mean?
I think the C in your name stands for
Mikey. Are you getting inspired by Jimmy C? Do you see, Mikey? You need your own channel on the dungeon.
Jimmy C's thoughts on environmentalist protesters blocking the road. They should be run over, okay? Because that's not a legal protest.
Exactly.
If you want a legal protest, pay for your fucking permit and go in the park like all the rest of the people. When you fucking stand in the road and protest, you're just asking to be run over. Okay? Because I'm going to run your ass over. You pull that shit in front of me, I will run you over. I've already done it. As a mover. Once upon a time, we moved the state lottery from a non-union.
Archie, you okay?
Business, right? So the union.
Is there any chance we could get Doris on here?
No, because she's running my show as it is.
But Jimmy left his own live stream to come here and say hello, do a collab.
Yeah,
we want to see a Jimmy. We want to see a Jimmy Mike the Snake Dungeon show.
Here we go. Very quickly, ABC £2. Jimmy is YouTube royalty. He's salt of the earth. And Loose 2 $5. Jimmy C thoughts on environmental protesters blocking highways.
Run them over. Simple as that. Run them over. If you're dumb enough to sit in front of them in the middle of the road, you're dumb enough to get run the fuck over.
See, Mike, you could do this. Jimmy C can be your mentor for a dungeon show. You and Jimmy.
Dungeons?
Yeah, we got a dungeon show. We got a horology dungeon, another channel, Jimmy.
I mean, I
We
used
run
to
a
do
sex
Dungeons
dungeon.
and Dragons.
No, this is like a proper dungeon well, it's basically your channel, Jimmy. The dungeon is your channel where everybody can meet. It's a free for all. Everybody can be themselves. We don't, you don't have to do your taxes in the middle of the show. Hey, Arch, you okay? Arch, you there, Arch?
Yes.
We worked very hard. Danny Surdy, Ali, we've worked very hard to have a Jimmy Archie collab. You're being
I'm buzzing that Jimmy's come on.
You're being a bit of a stale host here.
Hey.
Who, me?
No, not you, Jimmy.
Freaking,
you got to give Archie a little. You got to give Archie a little lead.
Archie, dude, freaking,
he's a little confused. He's got jet lag from Hong Kong.
He ain't said a word since I got here. But
he just got back from Hong Kong last night, Jimmy.
Fucking Kathy Bates, Jimmy was a mover.
Hey, look at that. That's a lead, Archie. That's a Jimmy lead. Super chatting you, Arch.
Come on.
Here we go. Toyota Mo, $2. Jimmy, hey, bud, welcome. Peace with Jungle Bob, please.
I think I baffled him. I baffled him with bullshit, didn't I?
£2, Jimmy, take a shot.
Oh, take a shot.
Yeah, Bob.
I only got a little left. It's okay.
Crack another bottle open, Jimmy. Get comfy.
Yeah, I wish I had one. I mean, hey, dude, I'm a
Oh no, you can't run dry.
We got Kathy Bates.
I'm about to.
Jimmy was
I'm about to run dry. I'll admit to complete and utter improper planning.
Looks like we may need some Uber delivery, Uber liquor delivery to Jimmy's place.
Yeah, because the wife ain't leaving neither. She said that a few minutes ago. We ain't going nowhere.
Oh, they can't leave you high and dry like that.
Hey, dude, I'll live with whatever I got left in the house.
Arch, why don't you do a shot with Jimmy?
What? Who?
Hey, Jimmy, you know the other thing, too, is it's 9:30 a.m. in Australia where Archie lives right now.
What the fuck, Mike? $2. Tell him about your trucking days, too, Jimmy. That's what I just was, Mike. Come on, man. Cheers.
Jimmy, I am buzzing.
You guys are in trouble, man. That's all I'm saying. You guys are in trouble now. You're part of this crew, man. You ain't fucking. You ain't coming back.
Yeah, we need Uncle Surf. We need them all.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You got 10,000 fucking subs, but you ain't got my
all.
subs.
Jimmy Bongs.
You ain't got my subs, but now you got my subs because they're all over here. And you might not like me in a week or two.
Yeah, Jimmy doesn't like Rebel streams.
What? Freaking, I'm just saying, man. Freaking, they're full of. I mean, yeah. No, we don't do the drama, man. We don't do the drama. You got drama, pass it the fuck on. If you ain't talking good about somebody, you ain't talking.
No drama. That's pretty good. No
right,
drama,
dude.
no watch talk, no Hong Kong
Hey,
talk.
dude, it makes for a fucking easier day, man. Just saying, freaking. Because I'll admit, drama builds channels, but
Jimmy,
it doesn't
welcome
build.
to the family. Much respect, much love and respect, my friend.
Yeah.
And we got WTF Mike, $2. Tell him about your trucking days, Jimmy.
Yeah, my trucking. I did. That just did.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's a lurking motherfucker. Come on. I tell you though. You start hanging around with that dude, WTF Mike. You're gonna say to yourself, "What the fuck?" And you'll realize how he got his name. All right. It's that simple.
You talking about me?
He's an awesome motherfucker. Okay. He's the reason I live in North Dakota right now. Okay. Freaking
North Dakota, that's God's country.
Dude, I left New Hampshire. Freaking New Hampshire's beautiful compared to this fucking state. This is a desert compared to fucking, but the weather's
Archie, we got the queen. We got the queen.
Let the queen on.
Kathy, let Queen Kathy on, Arch.
Oh, Doris is in here begging for the kill. Man. Wow.
Hello.
Hi, Kathy.
I just wanted to pop up and ask you, what in the hell are you thinking letting Jimmy see up here?
I don't know.
We love Jimmy. Look at
Brilliant.
look at the guy that's supposed to be running the stream. He's doing his taxes. He's reading something.
So where are you guys from? Tell us this. Where are you guys from?
Who? Me? I was born and bred. I was born and bred in Lowell, Massachusetts. I escaped as soon as I got a driver's license to New Hampshire, and I've lived all over freaking New England, Maine, Vermont.
Oh, you had to ask him a
Uh-huh.
question.
Spent some time in Atlanta. Spent some time in Chicago, and now here I am in fucking North motherfucking Dakota. Completely different motherfucker.
Mike's
Right?
got a dog called Coda.
It's Mike's fault. It's all Mike's fault.
I don't think that was my phone.
Let's make sure we drop the link to Jimmy's live stream too in the chat.
Right, Dave?
For being so kind to do this wonderful collab with our man ArchieLuxury from Australia.
Yes, I can see that.
Did he go to MIT? I've driven by MIT fucking millions of times. I didn't go in the building though.
Kathy, he's on fire tonight. Jimmy's on fire.
Oh, he's
Go
on
on,
fire.
chug it,
all
Jimmy.
right.
Chug it, lad. Chug it. Go on, my lad.
It's gone, man.
Hey, Jimmy, what happened with Jungle Bob? Look at what we got a clip of Jungle
Dude.
Bob. He seems wait, listen, watch the screen, Jimmy.
I have been officially barred from a channel. I lost one good friend over, and hey, it is what it is. Like I said, hey, but when he figures it out, he'll come back.
A new friend, and I was kind of looking forward to freaking hanging out with him and whatnot. And I hope that works out. I mean, I it was my pleasure to push him over with the 1,000, even though nowadays the freaking it's only 500. But if
it wasn't for Jungle Bob and Mookie, we would have never found your channel. He hooked us up to your channel.
Yeah, Mookie came over and was like, "Hey, hook up my buddy Jungle Bob." So I was like, "Yeah, whatever." He was only a few numbers shy from the magic 1,000, even though you don't have to have the 1,000 no more to be fucking paid. But freaking he was there and whatnot. So it was like, fuck yeah, man, let's make it happen. I've helped people out before and that type of shit.
See, the great thing, Archie, is one thing you could count on with Kathy and Doris and Jimmy and Uncle Surf. They'll never steal the leads. They don't care about the leads. They're just here to have fun, no drama,
dude,
drink, talk,
engage
with the audience.
Yeah, if I end up with
we got one of our regulars here. Guys, thank you. Here's our number one fucking fan, Ross Rachel Brady.
This is my brother.
Forbin Colosso. Why did I leave New Hampshire for North Dakota? Let's just say it was a timing thing. My buddy, what the fuck, Mike, had been trying to get me out here for harvest season.
Whoa, wait a minute. You got a what the fuck, Mike?
Yeah, that's his name. He's in the chat. What the fuck, Mike?
Oh, awesome.
He lives here in North Dakota.
I gotta catch up on these super
but he managed
Ross Rachel Brady.
Yeah,
Ross
but
Rachel
he
Brady,
got a big piece of
Jimmy, welcome
farmland.
to the family. Much love and respect, my friend.
Jimmy.
We got Mike. What the fuck, Mike? $2. Tell him about your trucking days. Too,
No,
Jimmy.
no.
Hold off on
Doris's
that. Hold
Wrestling
off on
Fanatics
that.
channel.
That's way back.
Kill.
That's some way back. That's some way back shit, man. Refresh. You're behind the game. No, seriously.
And Jimmy, when you come to my channel and go on my lives, please don't talk about the trucking.
Well, hey, Kathy.
I just started doing lives just recently.
Kathy, you cannot predict.
Hold on.
You cannot
I want to say this is not the Jimmy C show.
Exactly.
You will not.
I'm not.
That happened. Let her speak.
I'm not
interrupting another bottle, please. Jimmy needs a bottle.
See, I'm trying to give her a straight up answer, okay?
No, I don't need an answer. I don't need an answer.
We've got a few things going on here. Just hang on a tick there. We got Mike.
Okay, well,
what the
show,
fuck,
big
Mike?
boy.
Okay, Jimmy Bates, tell him about your love of Twinkies. We got Mobster $2. Jimmy, what is the wildest thing you've ever done? We got showcase watches, $2. What watch?
Let him
would-
answer,
what
Arch.
watch
Let
would
him answer.
The wildest
That's
thing
a
I've
lot of
ever
questions
done.
to keep track of.
The wildest thing I've ever done.
Fucking hell.
Damn.
Why did anybody ask that question?
I mean, you
Get back.
talking,
Get the
you're
popcorn. It'll
talking
be an hour.
sexual or physical? Because sexual, I've gotten pretty crazy sex in the sex thing, but
Ross is
Come on,
interested.
Chumley.
You know,
Tell us, Chumley.
all right. What? I mean, is it? Are you asking sexual or physical? Because I mean, I've done some crazy shit. I've done some crazy shit physically. You ever drive through a toll booth at 90 miles an hour in a cab over Kenworth? I have. Because it was closed. It was closed. They were taking tolls southbound, and I didn't slow down for that motherfucker.
All right, we got to get to these questions. We got to get to these super chat questions, Jimmy. What watch do you wear, Jimmy? What watch have you? What's your one and done? One and done.
Unfortunately, I do not own one. I do not own
That's
one.
okay.
But you know why though? Because I spent a life as a blue collar motherfucker. You can't wear a watch at work when you're like a brick mason, which
Actually, he had a pocket watch and he sent it to me.
Ooh,
I
your
did.
pocket watch.
I
Your pocket
did.
watch.
I did send Kathy a gold pocket watch. Yep.
Yeah.
You can wear a
Kathy,
G-Shock, man.
We got P. Klein, $5. Jimmy, we have some terrible, nasty drunks in the Archieverse. You wouldn't even come close.
Yeah, we got nasty. We got drama drunks. You know what a drama drunk is? We got a lot of drama
I know
drunks.
what a
Jimmy.
drama drunk is, and what you do with them, you just flush them. You know what I mean? Unless you want them to come back.
What's this thing about? Okay, we got what? Thank you, Pete Glenn, the smartest man in all of Australia. We got what the fuck, Mike, $2. Kathy Bates, tell me about the love of Twinkies.
Right. Yeah. Come on, Mick Lovin, you're awesome, brother. Appreciate.
Look at that. Hey, Jimmy knows all the Archie punters. Archie.
Hello,
you guys have been over,
we got
man.
Leona Mo, $5. Arch, are you questioning your life choice at this moment?
Yeah.
Yes. That's a very.
It was. Let's just say, to tell you the God's honest truth.
Oh, here we go with the God's honest truth.
No,
Jimmy,
God's
I
honest
was
truth.
asked the truth. I was asked a question about the fucking Twinkies.
Yeah, Kathy.
Hey, Twinkie lady, answer it then. Yeah.
Well, if you'd be quiet for 5 fucking minutes. Now, listen, I don't like Twinkies.
No,
and
she don't like them.
I have a shit list.
Uh-huh.
When people harass me about Twinkies,
The more you-
You want to tell the story, Jimmy?
Nope.
Jimmy, we need to have. We hardly ever get ladies on this channel. We got.
Hey, all I'm saying is
we got to let Kathy speak. Ross, take that shirt off, Ross. Take it off.
Hey, dude, you want to see these motherfuckers? I'll fucking show you these.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at.
Come on, man.
You see Jimmy? Jimmy's all up into the fucking taking his shirt off.
Come back and tell him to shut his hole.
Okay, we got another super chat here from Data 11, $3. AC3 put Curly in his place. What is
Come on, man.
this? And we got
It's
Mac
fucking
Loving,
brilliant.
$2.80. Love the Jimmy C. I got to be honest with you guys. We're going to run a poll here. Is Jimmy C killing my channel? That's
Look how much money he's made, yeah.
Wait a minute. Is Jimmy C killing your channel?
I don't think so.
Who the fuck told you to run that poll? Jimmy C's killing. Jimmy C is your channel right now. What the fuck? You want to talk to Big Boy about
man.
TGI Fridays and fucking Chuck E. Cheese?
Hey, dude, I only got 2,000 subs and we're taking over the freaking carnival. Yeah. Come on, that ain't bad.
Arch, we got 2 weeks of this shit until Bear comes back. Jimmy C killing. Are you dead on twos?
Okay, we got a poll
Just
going there.
saying.
Is Jimmy C good for my channel? Yes, no,
That's
and
better.
only.
Yeah. Fucking
Only
brilliant
in
fuck
small
channel.
12 doses. I like that
Voted
answer.
yes. I voted yes.
We want to
Double
dedicate
yes.
today's show to sweet JoJo. And this is going to happen every single day until Archie takes him for brisket and beer. Look at that. Look at that. Look at Ross. Look at Ross. He's getting into the show. Where'd Ross go?
Someone's backstage.
And we got the Magpie. We got the Magpie, $3. Welcome, Jimmy C and friends. And we got Mookie, $10. Welcome to the Terror Dome, Jimmy C and friends. So, Jimmy, let me ask you this. Are you a millionaire?
The fuck no, I'm a poor motherfucker.
Okay.
Jimmy, do you need Rolex, Louis Vuitton to be happy in life? Do you need Rolex and Louis Vuitton to be happy in life? Do you need a Beamer?
No. You know what though? You know what though? It does feel good.
I just got a comment. I got a comment sent to me
Subaru.
from Rolex. He goes, that Jimmy guy looks like someone I would avoid at a gas station.
Yeah, that's good thinking.
What does that mean?
Just saying.
Well, I can tell you one thing. Jimmy doesn't
wanted-
light up cigarettes next to a gas pump.
You know, people have been known. People have been known to cross the side of the street. You know, when they're walking down the road. Yeah, they see me. They go on the other side, and that was before I grew a beard, motherfucker.
Nice.
Come on, man.
Arch, what do you think, Arch? Are you enjoying this? Do you feel like a hostage?
Showcase watches ponied up $10. Arch, you aren't the only shell-shocked person right now. I don't envy the whooping bear. What? I'm gonna give you for this show. What? Best luck, lunatics officially taking over the asylum with the bear, without the bear.
Showcase.
Holy shit! That's a long-winded motherfucker, man.
No, but look at that's €10. That's a good super chat, Jimmy.
Well, yeah, he ponied up for it because it's so fucking long-winded.
Hey, Showcase, you got to forgive us. Archie didn't have enough time. He just stepped off the plane from Hong Kong. He didn't have enough time for his 3 watch topics today, so we figured we'd help him a little bit. And we
Jimbo C, I like that. I like that fucking Mikey, freaking Jimbo C.
You see, hey, Arch, he's completely engaged. You see how Jimmy's completely engaged on your live stream?
Yeah, but
yeah. Ain't that how it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
We're talking to the people in the chat. Okay. We're talking to people in the chat.
We got £2. Saber Mark 42, £2. This feels like a dungeon stream. AC3 order 66.
Go ahead, put it in order. Put it in order.
Who's a good dungeon master? Who's a good dungeon master? Anyone? Anyone?
Showcase watches £10. Arch, you aren't the only shell-shocked person right now. I don't envy the whooping bear is going to give you for this show. The whooping bear is going to give you for this show. Best of luck. Lunatics officially taken over this asylum without bear.
Well, the only thing that matters for tonight's show is going to be the Playboard figures. If you want to go back to fucking talking about TGI Fridays and Chuck and Cheese and fucking HR, no problem. Or we can continue with Jimmy and Family. We got Jimmy and Family. We're doing a collab tonight. It took Ali Reza, all the good punters. It took Toyota Mo, Ali Reza, McLovin.
Dude, you guys been beating me up.
Get Jimmy to come.
You guys been beating me up for 2 weeks to get me up here.
That's right. We want to get you down on the Australian man stream. Archie, who's lost his way.
Dude, I know some Aussie motherfuckers. All right, I do. I really do. You know, Chopper Rules 1. Oh, fucking the pin drop. None of you guys know Chopper Rule 1. Chopper Rule 1. None of you.
Archie, Chopper Rule 1, Australia famous biker. Come on, Archie.
Dude, Chopper Rule 1.
I know Chopper Reed.
Chopper Rule 1. That's the name of the fucking channel. If you ain't got it, you're all losers, okay?
Okay, here we go. We got Mickey.
Come on.
Mickey Casino.
Come on. And do you have awesome epic adventures?
Welcome, Jimmy C.
With some awesome epic adventures.
Archie, glorious Anarchy.
Do you not know who the fuck awesome epic adventures are?
Jimmy, we got awesome participation in the poll. We got 110 people so far voted in the poll.
Oh my
fucking
God. How do you ask for upvotes on your channel? How do you ask for
Steph, Nelly,
Dude.
member for 2 months. Hey, champs, new leads, well done. Laughed my ass.
Dude, I ain't got
off.
this kind of fucking
And
pull.
we got JBIDX $2. This show is better than a Dractro swat.
Oh, you definitely, Jimmy, you definitely got this kind of pull. You should have seen the show before you jumped on.
Oh my
We had
God.
the HR director talking about having a birthday party at TGI Fridays and fucking Chuck and Cheese. That's gonna go a lot. That's gonna go a long way. What's the 3 topics for today, Archie? Got any topics?
Yeah, I gotta tell you something. You know, Curly, what is going on?
Jimmy
What are we
Reed.
doing here?
We're trying something else. We're trying something different.
Seriously,
trying to
seriously,
give
you've made
USA.
more money. You've made more money, and you've actually got similar viewers to the other channel. So I think
Dude,
keep
the
doing
saddest part
it.
is that I am literally leaving my own live stream fucking unattended at this.
And I came over here to be here.
Love and
Now-
appreciation to Jimmy C and family. Love it. See, Jimmy C knows how to do a proper collab, Archie.
Come on.
He's still on it. He's still got his wife running his live stream. Came here, say hello.
So how did you guys meet? Tell me this. How did you guys meet?
Oh, me and
Monkey.
my wife?
Okay.
Dude,
No.
you want to know? Hold on.
No, Kathy,
Hold on.
Queen.
Hold
Kathy,
on.
how did?
This is gonna freak. Shut it the fuck up.
No!
This
Don't you
is gonna
fucking
freak
tell me to
everybody.
shut the fuck
This is
up.
gonna freak
You
everybody
listen
out.
here. Jimmy,
This is gonna freak
Jimmy,
everybody out.
Jimmy, don't
Okay.
you tell me to shut the fuck up. You
No,
shut the
no,
fuck
no,
up.
no, no. I'm not telling you to shut the fuck up.
No.
I'm just telling you to let me let this out, okay?
But
Because me
you've
and
been
Doris.
talking since you got here.
Okay, we got a super chat from Mookie, $5. The poll has spoken. Welcome to Jimmy C Luxury live stream.
I was invited to be
And we
part
got
of the
tough
conversation.
love, $2. Put
So was
Ross
I.
on full screen, big boy.
I was invited as well.
Okay, but they want to know about me and Doris at the moment, okay?
We got Toyota Mo, $2. Wake
That
the
is
fuck
not
up,
what
big
they
boy.
asked.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, it was. How
It
did
was
me and
not,
Doris
she
meet?
did not ask. They did not ask how you met Doris. Archie
no?
asked how you met
Yes.
Kathy.
Kathy.
How I met
what happened?
Kathy? You want to know
What
how I
happened?
met Kathy? I was doing my regular live stream, and this crazy old fucking coot fucking come in, fucking she come in barking like she owned the motherfucking place, and I knew right away that I loved her, okay, because she was just a total fucking bitch, and she become my internet sister, okay. That's what it is. She was like fucking. I knew right away that this woman has fucking buried somebody. Okay, and I'm not talking legally. All right, freaking like yeah, okay, I'll do whatever you say. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Fuck me dead. We haven't even hit 50 upvotes. Come on, guys. Come on. Up
fucking
for
Jimmy
Jimmy
C,
and
yeah.
family.
Fucking
Up
right,
for
yes,
Archie
Jimmy
coming
C.
back from Hong Kong. We need some excitement here. No
Come on,
trouble with
man.
excitement.
Wasabi. I see my friend Wasabi's in
Zeppy,
there.
our resident
Wow.
billionaire.
Oh,
Zeppy.
dude. They all in here, man. Freaking.
Jimmy, what do you think about a billionaire super chatting $2
Hey, dude. You know what? At least he gave you something.
Look at that. Always
Zippy,
the bright
$2.
side.
This
Always
is
the bright
fucking
side.
Hey,
gold,
dude.
boy. So I want to ask you something. I
Dude,
want to ask you
if
something,
Mr.
Jimmy.
Hey, dude,
Jimmy.
God's honest truth. God's honest truth. If
As
fucking
always.
Mr. Beast dropped into my fucking chat and gave me a $2 super chat, I'd ride that $2 to the end. All right, because he did it.
That's what
Freaking-
I'm talking about. Appreciation.
You know what I mean?
Appreciation. Jimmy shows appreciation.
Fucking right, dude.
That's
man.
why we love him.
Oh,
Where did Mike the Snake go? Mikey, where you at? Are you still alive? You in a diabetic coma? Mikey!
I don't love Jimmy.
Jimmy, you gotta do it. You gotta do a show with our friend Mikey here on the dungeon. Just a little show talking
Dude.
about life, love, and cars.
The guy ain't said a word in an hour.
I know, what the fuck, Mikey?
I've just been kicking back listening to the banter.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. How could he even talk over Jimmy?
Well,
Well,
JBI Deeks saying
With
squale,
the God's
squale.
honest truth. It's the
gotta-
God's honest truth.
That's
gotta
the
ask
safe
you
word.
guys
Safe
something.
word.
Today's like Jimmy Day, so I'm just
All right, hold on a
enjoying-
second. Hold on.
enjoying
Oh,
the
no,
new
Mike.
talent.
Mike, just so you know, as like, man, like the last 2-3 streams I've done, it's people coming in here and telling me I need to know you. Okay? So it's like, I'm here to know
Hey,
you.
Jimmy,
You know
I
what I
want
mean?
to ask you.
Well,
Jimmy,
I'm
Jimmy,
honored
Jimmy,
to meet
Jimmy,
you,
Jimmy.
man.
I got to be totally honest with you, okay? I'm going to cut to the point, okay?
Totally.
Okay. I'm going to be
Totally.
honest with you. Jimmy,
Yeah.
I want to offer you a job, okay, on the dungeon, okay?
What?
I just had a look. I had a look at your playboard figures.
Fucking brilliant.
And,
Playboy. You see my
I got to be
Playboy?
totally honest
All
with you.
right.
Now this is the kind of guy that does his homework.
All right, hang on. Hey, hang on a
Yeah.
second. Let Archie talk to Jimmy. Let
I'm
Archie talk to
with
Jimmy.
you.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
Jimmy, I
Yeah.
think, to be honest with you, your channel is YouTube garbage, okay? To be completely honest
You're
with
right.
you. But
You're right about that.
I do like that garbage. And
Okay.
I got to be honest with you.
It's like I'm creating my own niche.
Jimmy,
Jimmy
Jimmy,
knows.
hey, Jimmy,
Because
the dungeon, Jimmy,
YouTube
you don't
doesn't
understand.
believe garbage as a niche.
Hey,
Right.
Jimmy, the dungeon has 114,000 subscribers, Jimmy. Listen
What?
to Archie, listen. Oh, Doris,
It says
Doris.
10,000. It says
Doris is super
10,000
chatting.
there, but
No. This channel's got 10, but my other channel called the Horology Dungeon has over 100,000 subscribers.
holy
What?
fuck.
Yeah, what we'd like
I
to
found
do,
the mother
Jimmy,
load.
is we'd like to get you onto the flagship channel. I tell you what we can do. We got a couple choices there, right? We can do a profit sharing arrangement, or we could do a straight per hour basis. What would you prefer?
Huh?
Jimmy, would you prefer
Barber,
An hour basis
I want
on
to
YouTube?
Barber.
You want to hire me on a per hour basis
Correct.
Yeah, to be on the
on
show.
YouTube?
Yeah, on
That's
YouTube.
He can pay you by the hour, or he can pay you profit a percentage
fuck?
of these super chats.
You
Like
want
today,
more-
if you were on Archie's payroll today, your percentage take on the super chats, depending on the percentage, would be pretty damn
It'd
good,
be
Jimmy.
slightly more than being a manager at Walmart. Okay, you'd earn slightly more than a
Well,
manager
fuck.
at Walmart.
I'm thinking you're taking my paper route money away, but
I got to do something about that Ross guy.
And
you
he
know
can
that?
pay you in liquor. He
I
can
mean-
pay you in
I
liquor.
mean-
I got to catch up on these super chats here. We got Doris Wrestling Fanatics Channel $2, Undertaker Rocks, Ron the Actuary $2, Jimmy. What watch did you wear at BLM protests? We have got Saber Mark 42.
I've
£2,
never
Jimmy.
been that.
Which watch
if
did you wear on
yeah.
January 6th?
Oh, I wore Trump. I wore a Trump is God watch that day. Okay, and he didn't approve of none of that. Trump didn't approve of any of the BS that went on that day. Just so y'all know. All right.
You got Camel Toe $5. Some fresh snapper for you, Jimmy. Welcome to the Archieverse. Say yes.
Accept
you won't
the offer,
regret
Jimmy.
it.
Accept the offer, Jimmy.
Yeah.
And we've got JBIDX $2. AC3, make it a 3-show deal max. There we go.
Oh.
JBIDX $2. He is worth $30.99 an hour. Thank you, JBIDX.
Oh my God.
And that's Australian, by the way. All our currency is in
It's
Australia.
okay.
Mookie, $5. Jimmy C. Dungeon clips are going to be legacy. Take the job, Jimmy. I got to tell you, yeah. Okay, so Jimmy.
And the great thing about Jimmy, he's got all his own panelists, Archie.
Yes.
Hey, dude.
Yes.
Dude. Yeah, I mean, those, oh man. Just
We'd
saying.
love to see people like Uncle Surf on there and Doris and that.
They come and go, man. Freaking panelists come and go. I mean, I've been doing this show since 2000, literally since 2019, and dude, the people change, man. You know,
So how many hours a day do you stream for? How many hours a day do you stream?
It depends on the day, motherfucker. I mean, I mean, dude, back. Hold on. I'll rephrase that. Once upon a time, I would just keep streaming 24, 48, fucking take a nap, start another live stream, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Freaking, I mean, because, dude, you don't understand, man. I have no other obligation on earth except for, like, to make sure my wife is happy.
Perfect, perfect. You know what?
Yeah.
Hey, Archie, you could even fucking link the dungeon and have Jimmy just roll right into the dungeon.
Yeah, man. You know, and I'm no longer allowed to, like, earn a living. You know what I mean? I'm not allowed to do that no more. So it's like freaking. I just freaking. I don't even know, man. Freaking.
Is this too much pressure all at once, Jimmy? Is this too much pressure thinking about all this?
They fired him as a Walmart greeter.
Yeah,
he got fired as a Walmart greeter. Holy fuck!
Well, because I told the bitch to get off the fucking. Don't step on my square. That's my square. And she didn't agree with that. Yeah.
Kathy, what do you think? You think he'd be happy streaming on Archie's platform on his Dragon channel?
Him?
What?
Yeah. Hey, Kathy, you know what? I think you seem to be the brains trust of this outfit here.
No, Doris is.
No,
Doris. You're
she's not the
you're
brains
actually his
trust.
wife. Is that right? You're his
No.
wife.
The fuck no.
Doris is keeping his stream running.
She's like my illegitimate grandmother. Okay, freaking
fucking hell.
Are you guys married or what's the go?
No.
Jimmy's married to Doris, but Doris is running Jimmy's show while he's on here talking.
Yeah. And in reality, Kathy is more my grandmother than she is.
I am not.
Yeah, you are.
I am
Yeah,
not.
just like me. The only difference between you and my grandmother. The only difference between you and my grandmother is my grandmother liked me with long hair, and you don't.
Okay, I tell you what. Let's get this fucker sorted out because I'm here to do a deal.
I like grandmothers.
Can you
I got
send me
a
in the private chat? Yeah. In the private chat, can you send me your email address and
Oh
your
my
phone?
fucking
You
God.
on WhatsApp? You on WhatsApp? Do you use WhatsApp?
No, I don't do WhatsApp. Nope.
What do you do, Jimmy?
What if I like want to drop a link? I use Instagram or freaking.
No, but how do I get in touch with you? How do I get in touch with you to set the
Email?
roster
Regular.
up? Yeah,
Regular. Are you on Instagram?
No, I hate Instagram.
What the fuck, dude? How can you be a real creator without Instagram?
Instagram sucks. Anyhow,
Exactly.
They all suck.
Here we go.
Okay, they all suck. Okay.
Toyota Mo, $2. Time to close, big boy. Neo, $10. I'm offering Lux a white flag. Next move is his. I tell you what we'll do, Jimmy. Let's get this deal nutted out here.
Knock it out. Let's knock it out.
Let's get a deal done for you, okay?
Oh, okay.
Are you serious?
Sorry.
Let's go.
Oh,
What do you got?
Oh, he's serious. Archie, I got to have dinner with my lovely wife. Enjoy. Jimmy, thank you. Kathy, thank you so much for coming on. We love you guys. Archie, every time you get distracted, we're going to do this. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
See you go.
Okay, Jimmy, I tell you what. I think we could get some deal going. This probably isn't the best channel for your talents, but it's been a lot of fun, and it's been a great recruiting process. Now, what we'd like to do is, Jimmy, I want to get you to do a couple of shows on I got a dungeon channel, okay? So
yeah.
So what I need you to do is, firstly, I need your email address. So where do I get your email address?
All right, I'm
How
gonna
do I-
leave.
Just so you know,
Sorry?
it's in my boat.
I gotta
It's in your
go.
about.
Just put it in
Okay.
private chat, Jimmy.
Okay,
Free.
Kathy, it's in my boat, man. If you
Okay.
you
Okay.
hit my boat, it's in there.
Okay, I'm just
Or
checking
just put it in
now.
private chat, Jimmy.
Man, you're gonna make me type it the fuck out, man.
I got it. Oh, you use Comcast.
Yeah, old school
You
shit.
Americans
Yeah.
seem to all fucking use that stuff, don't you?
Well, let's just say it matters where you live at the time. You know what I mean? You know, so what makes a difference? I don't live in Comcast territory anymore, but they were nice enough to let me carry it on, so I'm keeping dragging it on because that's what my channel's linked to. So,
is that your PayPal account as well?
yeah, man, if you hit it from those links, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get a deal. We're gonna get a deal. I want to get you to do some shows for me.
Well,
Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna pay you. Okay, so these shows, we're gonna get some shows going. I'll tell you what we'll do, Jimmy. Let's get these started, right? I'm gonna do a deal for you. Okay, this is the deal. I want you to do. Okay, this is just a start. Okay. I'm going to pay you $33 USD per show. And I want you to do a minimum of 2 hours.
Fuck
Okay?
yeah, dude.
So $33 US per show.
Yeah.
Minimum of 2 hours. I want 3 shows a week, 3 slots a week. So that comes to about 100 US.
That's a bitch. That's a bitch. But all I can say is let me know where and when, brother.
Okay. What state are you in? What state are you in?
I live in Central Time. I'm in North Dakota on Central Time.
North Dakota.
I'm from Arkansas.
Okay.
Arkansas.
Okay.
So it's 5:45 where you are now, Jimmy?
It is 6. It's almost 7 o'clock as far as my computer.
6:45. Okay, 2 hours time.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds great. I tell you what, Jimmy. So okay, the time. Okay. I tell you what. When my show ends, this show is going to end. Actually, I had an appointment I had to go to today, but that was cancelled. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got a name for the show, the Dungeon Hillbilly Show. That's going to be the name of it. Okay. Now, for StreamYard access, that email address is the same. I'll need to give you StreamYard access. Okay? Jimmy?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I'm following.
I tell you what, Jimmy, we could do the first show today after this.
After this.
Yeah, what do you reckon?
I'm reckon to God's honest truth. To God's honest truth, I need to go back and see my people.
Okay,
I appreciate the offer and all.
Okay.
And I'll be here like tomorrow, as long as you can like send me some kind of message of
I've
when
just
and
sent you
where.
an email. I've sent you an email. You go to your people. Let's do it tomorrow. Today's too early. Let's do it tomorrow then. Okay. So it'll be it would be in about an hour and a half's time from today. So what I'm saying is, okay, what's the time now? What's Central Time now? What time is it where you are?
It's almost 7 o'clock p.m. here.
Okay, 7 o'clock. Okay, so that means it would be 8:30. I want you 8:30 your time.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, 8:30.
Done deal.
Okay.
Done deal.
8:30. Okay.
Done deal.
30 p.m. Central. Okay. I'll get the show all set up. I'll email you the link. And, I will also pay you as soon as you jump on the show. You do it.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, let's get this done. Okay, Jimmy, you go back to your show now. Russ, you put your clothes back on.
Uh-huh.
And, you put your shirt back on, Russ. And
Okay.
let's get some watch talk. Okay, Jimmy, you got a deal? This could be a big thing, Jimmy. I promise you big things.
I appreciate that, man. I really do.
No, there's no problems, Jimmy. This is a paid gig. And I want you to do at least 2 hours. If you do longer and we make big money, there will be bonuses.
Oh, hell yeah, brother. I appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to it. We will.
Can you send me, what's your wife's? Okay, I've just sent an email to you. Get your wife also to send me her address so I can make, just to get that done. Okay, Jimmy?
I'll try, man.
I will see you. We'll get that going tomorrow. You go back to your show, Jimmy. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll make this happen again tomorrow. Appreciate
Jimmy. Okay.
Appreciate all you, man. Much love. We'll catch y'all later, man.
Nice to meet you, man.
Exactly right. That is absolutely, that's the deal. That's the way it goes now. Let's get back into some serious talk now. Let's get back into some serious watch talk now. Neo, $10. I'm offering Lux a white flag next move. Now, Lux has got a gig. I'm happy to pay people to run some shows. I can't fucking run all the shows. I'm happy to get some shows. Even for you, Mike, if you wanted to do a show, there's deals for you as well, Mike.
I'm searching out a camera as we speak, and I plan on doing a show on my lathe work and do my motorcycle rides, and
Mikey,
live stream those.
There is paid opportunities for everyone. Believe you me, okay?
Okay.
We got Ron the Actuary, $2. Jimmy, what is your favorite Toni Morrison novel? Who is Toni Morrison? I haven't actually heard of Toni Morrison. He's an American novelist. The Bluest Eye. Is that a lady? No, that's the wrong one. What the fuck? Who fucking knows? Who knows? Who knows? Toni Morrison. What's your favorite Toni Morrison novel? We got JBIDX, $2. I had him pegged as an AOL guy. Yes. No, he's a Comcast guy. And we've got another super chat here from JBIDX. I hope this doesn't cut into irregular scheduled programming on the. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And we've got Mookie, $10. Jimmy will get your email from Archie. I've already sent the email. Curly and I can explain StreamYard on logistics for you. That sounds fantastic. And we got Thomas Burdett, £2. Jimmy, we look forward to seeing your shows. Okay, guys,
cool.
That is what is happening. That's going to.
Sometimes stuff just falls out of the sky right into your lap, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly. You got to try it. We'll see how this go. We'll see how it works out. So, Russ, what are you up to, man? Tell me what's happening in your life. Please.
Not a whole lot. I've just been working.
I got to be totally honest with you. I honestly do not understand you. Okay, can I please have a serious talk to you, if you don't mind?
Okay.
Russ. Seriously, man. You are a lot more important than that plastic ass on the shelf there. Okay? I do not understand why you cannot find a quality woman. Okay? What is the problem, Ross? What's the problem?
Well, I do have a lot of social anxiety. I'm not trying to use that as an excuse. I mean, once I get to know somebody, I can open up to them a whole lot better. But that's one reason. I've been turned down.
Ross, you've been turned. Keep going.
I've been turned down a whole lot in my life. and that's kind of affected my self-esteem.
Yeah, it's called being a fucking man in the Western world, Ross. It's called being a man in the Western world. It happens to all of us, Ross. But Ross, you know, you could really make headway in Asia. The problem is you haven't put any money together to make that possible. And you've got 3 fucking dogs. You need to get rid of your pets.
Well, I just have one now because 2 of them died.
Okay. You stop feeding him, and that's what happens there, Mikey. Life lesson number 2 there, Mikey.
Thanks, Arch.
Ross, you know, there are women that are so desperate in Asia to find someone just to love.
Yeah.
And the thing is, in America, in the Western world, there is nothing for you there. There is nothing for you.
That's true.
Absolutely nothing. There is less than nothing, okay? Just hang on one tick.
Okay.
You going to the shops? Oh, okay. Anything else? A sushi? Okay. See you. Love you. It's just my wife going out to get something. Man, I got to be honest with you, Ross. You could do so much better than this life you've got. You could find happiness.
Oh, of course. Of course.
I tried to make it happen for you, but for some reason it just couldn't happen, Ross.
I know, Archie, and I apologize about that. A lot of things came up in my life, and of course I don't make a whole lot of money. But you know, I really enjoyed talking to that girl, and I really wanted to go over and meet her. I really did, and I understand why she quit talking to me, because it was kind of like you know, I almost like bullshitted her, right? But I tried to be completely honest with her and tell her, hey, a lot of things came up. I had to spend some of my savings. That's just like.
I understand. Ross, you ever thought about starting a law degree or a medical degree?
You know, I have. Like, it's never too late to go back to school. I mean, I'm 39, so.
You're not old. 39 is not old.
No, not at all. But I've thought about that. Thought about going back.
What about doing your own lawn care business? Wouldn't that be a great little thing?
Now, I could do that. I have a like a John Deere mower.
Yes.
Now, my weed eater is not like the best, right? I would always have to upgrade that. But I love the John Deere that I have. I've had that for about maybe 5 or 6 years, and I sent it in for like maintenance. It was still well, this was several years ago, but I sent it in for maintenance about 1.5 years because I had a problem with it, but they fixed it. It was under warranty. They fixed it. I didn't have to pay anything. But I needed brand new what do you call it, blades on it. But what's funny is John Deere did like the whole thing. They got me new oil. They got new spark plugs. They did everything. Like, I just wanted blades, and they did everything underneath the sun.
And what do they charge for that? Wouldn't that be expensive?
Yeah, it's usually over like $1,000.
Okay. To do what? The oil and the blades and every service it?
Yes, like spark plugs and stuff. Yes.
This is a John Deere tractor?
No, it's a lawnmower.
Lawnmower. Okay.
Okie dokie.
It's like large riding lawnmower type deal.
Yeah, pretty much. pretty much.
Is it one of those
Yeah.
ones that has the handles, or does it have a steering wheel?
It has a steering wheel, but like it's pretty big. So
Wow. Wow, that's pretty amazing, that.
Got a big super chat here, Arch.
Big super chat. Thank you so much
Well,
there. I really do
A
appreciate
long
it.
one, not a
Yeah, that's we like this. We like this. We got Ross Thomas Burdett, £2. Jimmy, we will look forward to seeing your shows. Yes, we got AD Never Calling, $10. Welcome home, Arch. Time for a reboot. Maybe get rid of the deadbeat losers in your life like Ross, Rachel, and Brady. You deserve better. No more dead weight. Onwards and upwards. Winners win. Thank you, AD Never Calling. I love my AD Never Calling. By the way, the AD is calling. Let me tell you some gossip. They're offering gold pieces to people, and people aren't interested. The market has stopped. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's it's very, 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 very interesting.
So basically, it's a buyer's market now, right?
No, it's not. It's never a buyer's market because they don't want it to be. It's not a buyer's market. Not a buyer's market. No, they're not desperate. I said the market's fucked. I didn't say they were desperate. No,
okay.
they're playing. This is a poker game. You get dealt a bad hand, you don't fold immediately.
Sure.
And they got a stack of coins. They got a big stack of coins. So
Probably more like a chess game, huh? A little more strategy
yeah,
involved.
kind of like a chess game. Kind of like a chess game.
Checkers is kind of like the game you play with the AD to get your watches. Chess is the game that the big companies play for marketing and stuff like that. I would think.
Exactly. This is an interesting pursuits here. Interesting pursuits. Very interesting. This is the way it goes. I tell you what, Ross, I think in your case there, man, you got some great potential. We want to see you wearing Rolex. That's what we want to see, Ross. Gonna see you wearing a Rolex.
Me too.
We got to cross that line. And everybody loves you on this channel here. He's fitted in really well. What do you think, Mike? Mikey, Ross is fitted in. He's a bit.
Oh yeah.
He gets a little bit crazy sometimes, doesn't he? He does get a little crazy.
But you know, he's I think he's great for the show. And you know, when he gets a little too rambunctious, you know, we have to rein him in a little bit, or you know, like sometimes you click him off because you know he's a little bit triggered or something. But
yeah, he is a little bit like.
I mean, other than that, I mean, that's not really even a big deal. As a panel member, I think he's great. I think he brings a lot to the show, and he's always laughing. He's always positive, and he contributes, which a lot of people don't. And I think he's great. I love Ross.
Thank you, Mike. I love you too.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
I see where people were joking about, you know, Jimmy being my brother, my long lost brother kind of thing.
What do you think? Do you think I want to ask you this, Mike? No bullshit. Let's just talk shop because actually, let me just catch up on these super chats. Let me just catch this up. And I want to ask you some questions, Mikey.
Sure.
We got GB $2. Mike the Snake, root beer update. Cribs tour anytime soon. Well, Mike has said he doesn't want to do a Cribs tour, and that's his choice. Root beer, he doesn't have the money.
Ain't
Mike has
happening.
not
Bought
in
a
a position.
motorcycle.
Yeah. We got Speed Racer, $2. Mike the Snake, are you salty that Jimmy iced a new deal? No.
No,
Mike
not at
has
all.
always had a deal. Mike has always had a deal. He's been tied up because of his circumstances with his mother. He's looking after his mum. Mike doesn't have a lot of time. And to do the show, it's something that takes a certain, I'll be honest with you. Oh, we'll talk about it in a minute. Loose Tooth, $2. Wrench, AD, always bawling about cactus. Of course, actually, you know what? That is a fucking good point. Okay, just ended the poll. They said Jimmy was good, 50%. Okay. Now, AD, never calling. There we go. I'm just giving him the wrench. AD, never calling, now has the wrench. That's who needed the wrench. Who was the other person I needed to give a wrench to? Let's have a look here. I'm hoping, when is Bear? Bear's in the comments. When's Bear back? When is Bear coming back? We need to get the Bear on.
He's asking, when is Jimmy coming back?
Jimmy, look, I got to be honest with you. I want to talk the truth. Is he really that drunk all the time? What do you guys think?
I have no idea. I know he was fucking shit-faced out of his, 3 sheets to the wind today.
I think he's more dungeon material. What do you guys think?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, I don't frequent the dungeon very often, but this show does have actual.
Yeah, I think
watch
this is more watch talk. This is more watch talk than.
And, a little car talk, but we kind of stay. We have a lane that we kind of stay in for the most part, and the dungeon is kind of like the fast lane, okay, and we're the center lane, and I think Jimmy might be really good over in the fast lane with Curly, and maybe let things go a little wild, and this lane just continuing on, because this lane's established and solid, and the format works, and if you just keep plugging away, it's just gonna continue on and continue to get better, hopefully.
And we got Doc. Doc's just joining us. Doc BBW,
Right on.
how are you, Doc?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
How did you find the Jimmy C?
I came in at the end when you were giving him $30 for a couple hours.
What do you think?
Well, I just wanted to put it out there. I mean, I don't want to be begging or anything like that, but I kind of have talked about how I wouldn't mind doing a show for you, $30, for a couple hours. I got a name for it and everything, Chiropractor's Corner, and
Doc, I got to tell you something, man. I would be honored to have you on board. I would really be honored to have you on board. The only reason I never mentioned it, of course, is because I didn't want to be rude. I thought it might be beneath you, but
actually, it might be at that. I hadn't really thought about that part.
But you can get some clients. Remember that. You can get clients or the leads. It's not so much the money it generates. It's the leads. The leads are invaluable. You got to realize
that's true. It worked for our good friend, the dog trainer. Maybe I need to talk to him.
Yeah.
And
I definitely plan to start my own channel. Doing my artwork and talking cars and motorcycles.
Yes.
And maybe even helping. Maybe a day a week topic being drug addiction and helping people, if possible, or something like that. That's one of the things I want to pursue,
Yes.
either in
Why
real
don't
life or
instead of
online.
starting your own channel, Mikey? Why don't you just do it on the dungeon? I reckon that'd be a great
I
way
think
to
when I'm
do
It'd
ready
be
it.
a good
do
way
it,
to start.
yeah,
Because
no.
the problem is,
when I'm ready to do it, Archie, I'll call
Yeah.
you and we'll do it. I will
Yeah.
start on the dungeon.
Yeah.
I promise you. I
No,
will
because I'm
start on
just
the
saying,
dungeon.
I think that'd be a great. Because I'll be honest with you, most people they don't last long. Okay, they go, this is fucked. I hate it. You know, YouTube can be a very vicious business. Okay, I'll be honest with you.
Dungeon is
Yeah.
a safe way to dip your toe in it and see how you like it, see how people like you, all of that.
Sure.
In all seriousness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've not gone there because I'm not ready to run a show. I already give Archie the meat of every of my afternoons, from 3:30 to 6:30 of every of my day, when I would normally be out riding my motorcycle or doing stuff. I'm here supporting Archie, and
And it's
so
usually steaks, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure your favorite is steak.
Salisbury steak to TV dinner. Yeah, I love it. But no, I do have plans to start a show. I just haven't gotten off the pot. I need to get off the pot and do it. So Arch, I might call you sometime soon and set something up. Timing
What
wise,
part is that? What part is that you're talking about?
about starting my own show in the dungeon.
Yeah,
Maybe Sod and I could do a thing or something.
I totally get it, man. I think it'd be amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
If you want, I can change my screen and we can practice.
Sure.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of dazed and confused right now. Jimmy really kind of knocked me for a loop there, honestly. Just kind of came on and was like, whoa.
I missed a lot of that, but I saw something about him being your drunk cousin.
Yeah, well, a lot of people were likening him to me, and oh, there's your brother, there's your younger brother, Mike, and blah blah blah. I can see the similarities. I can see people putting those two things together. But he was also shit faced off his face, and I don't know if that's always him, or if he's like what is he like normal, or is he always shit faced?
Well, maybe he's
I don't
located
know.
somewhere where it's say after 5 o'clock, and he likes to get drunk every evening after 5.
Yeah, well,
That
that's
wasn't
what
acting.
I mean.
What do you think? He was shit faced like that?
Oh,
yeah. No,
you're thinking he's Foster Brooks.
No, he was fucked up. He was 3 sheets to the wind. And so just what I wonder
I think
is like
we got a super chat. I think.
Oh yeah, loose tooth.
We got a loose tooth. No, we did that loose tooth. We got another one. Loose tooth, $2. Here we go. We got a super chat for $2 here, and we do depend on these super chats. Don't make no bones about it. Loose tooth, $2. Mike, how rattled are you by Jimmy C?
I'm not rattled at all.
So is Jimmy C the
Do you
person
think
who's
he's somebody I could trust?
I think
well,
you made him an offer. I say put it into play and see if it pans out.
You can also wait and see what happens when he sobers up. Does he remember that he has an
I've
offer?
all of 10 minutes of him shit faced drunk. That's all I know about him. So like, how can you make a judgment call on that much information of him? It's like we gotta wait and see. Give him the show. Let him run the show. Let's see what happens. Let's see if he's that character on the dungeon and everybody loves it. Fucking awesome.
Is Jimmy C the same person that had to be banned a few times by Mike? Is that Jimmy C?
No. That's different.
No.
And I never banned that Jimmy either. That's just regular Jimmy on this stream, and he just trolls me a lot.
I think we got another super chat. Did
We
we?
got a super chat from Toyota Mo, medium legend, $5. Damn, Mike, that was fucking cold blooded. You made it sound like Archie is ruining your life from 3:30 to 6:30.
Oh no, not at all. No, it's just that if I were to start my own show, I'm already the 3:30 to 6:30 slot is already like basically locked in, right? So
Yes.
if I were to do another show, let's say a 2-hour show 3 times a week or something, it'd have to be maybe an hour before your show starts. So like 1:30 my time, or let's see, that 2:30, 3:30. So yeah, an hour and a half long show, and give me a half an hour between that and your show starting, something like that. And then literally half my day would be literally streaming. And Archie, I've never confronted you about money or anything like that.
No, correct.
I'm happy to be on your show and support you.
Man,
And
I would love to have you doing some gigs on my show. There's no problems there, man. You're a great. I got to be honest with you. You're a great soul.
I think
I don't
I'd be a
think Jimmy
good
C will
host.
last, Mike. I don't think Jimmy C will last. To be honest with you.
Well,
Looks like you got
okay,
a
like I said,
super snap from Pavel.
We got a super snap from Pavel, $5. Not sure if Mike is in a position to be the arbiter of lucid conversation.
Oh,
Ooh,
come
that's
on.
a little bit biting.
Mike's great.
yeah.
Mike can do anything he wants there. What are you doing, Ross? You just gotta. I've got to be totally honest there with you when I say that. I sometimes I wonder whether some of these characters on the stream are they good for the brand or are they harmful? What do you guys think?
I think they're good.
I think there's too much autonomy for each of the individual actors, and they're going off script. I'm kind of frustrated by it a little bit, if you ask me.
Yeah, it can be a bit that way, can't it? What do you reckon I should be doing then, Doc?
It is a problem. I mean, everybody wants to have their creativity, feel like they're contributing, Even I've been guilty of that, I know.
Yes.
Sure. Well, I mean, for the status quo right now, I'm happy to just do what I've been doing, and that's be on Archie's show. It's an honor to be on your show and be loyal to you and support you. And
I love to have you here, Mike. Mike, I love you on the stream. You are fucking amazing,
I love
man.
being here, man, and I'm honored that you let me be on the stream. And
you are a true watch enthusiast. You have got, I got to be honest with you. You got
very
some
much
nice
so.
couple of roll. I mean, that's people forget this in this hobby. They forget how expensive these fucking watches are. These are a lot of money. And if Ross, I kind of think, I think that to get a Rolex for any man is a big, people talk about 10 Rolexes, big collections, but to get just one for a lot of people is fucking hard. In fact, it's an impossibility.
I have to admit, I missed what watch that Jimmy C character is wearing. He looked like an Audemars Piguet kind of guy, but I don't know. I mean, did he do a wristwatch check? Did I miss it?
No, he didn't. Not one today. I'm wearing
Is
my
he a Royal
Speedmaster.
Oak? Was he wearing a Royal Oak? He kind of looked like a Royal
Who's
Oak
that?
guy.
Jimmy?
Jimmy C.
Jimmy C doesn't even own a watch. No, he doesn't. I mean, he might get one if he falls into place within the watch genre here and gets hooked by watches like we are. I would expect that he might want to get a nice watch, but yeah, we'll just have to see. You know, we like from my viewpoint, you know, I've got 10 minutes of footage of him being shit faced and funny and bringing in lots of super chats for Archie, which is great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But you can't do the whole show on that, but can you?
Well, if it's every night like that, you know, it might be great. You know, it might, if everybody loves to see, you know, see that, and they'll, if they pay for it, then sure. But you know, I think there's probably a sober Jimmy too that we'll see if, you know, if you lock in some shows with him, they're probably not all going to be him. You know.
You know, you might be able to
night down.
to make an offer to sober Jimmy and drunk Jimmy and see, you know, see which one you can negotiate the lowest price with.
I don't know about negotiating, but just I'd say just you know, carry on with the contract you made with him, and let's just let it play out. You know, do
We got
3
some super
shows like you
chats here.
said.
Let me get the next super chat here. We got Big Tony, $5. Big Tony, $5. And Big Tony says, Jimmy is excellent when times are slow and good dungeon fodder. If he gets out of place, Arch, just get out the Viper eyes. He made good money today. That's a good point, actually. He did bring in some good bucks today.
No, well, if that happens, you know, you can't knock that.
No, that's a fair point, isn't it? You can't knock it back. It's
Well, I
think
take back what I said. Maybe he's a Rolex guy.
Tiktology, $2. Jimmy will bring 1 million subs to the dungeon. Don't know about that. I don't know about that. If it was that easy, I wish it was, but
Well,
I
he
don't
hasn't
get
said
that.
anything about the quality of the subs, and they might be completely different. I'm not trying to be derogatory. I'm just trying to point out there's
Yeah.
differences out there in the YouTube community. It didn't seem like he was a watch guy to me, but right off the bat.
No, it didn't seem to be a watch guy to me either. That could be a problem because we are a watch channel. You know what I'm saying?
And he wasn't, you know.
Oh, Doc's just fallen out there. We got Toyota Mo, $1 super sticker. Thank you so much, Toyota Mo. And I've got John C, $2. Mike the Snake, wristwatch check and dinner update, please. Thanks. There we go. That there is Mike
My
the
wristwatch.
Snake.
I'm wearing my my Speedmaster. Yeah, I was just typing the answer to that in the chat. Speedmaster, and tonight's dinner is Salisbury steak TV dinner with wild boar sausage and macaroni and cheese.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it is good. It's a wild boar that it's meat from the boar that I shot.
By the way, if I get kicked off again, I'm going to take a little bit of time to find a better place here in the morgue. I don't know what's going on, but my Wi-Fi seems to be not so great.
No, that's okay.
How do you
That's
work
okay.
in a morgue?
Usually with a lot of sweaters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be a bit careful.
It's gotta always be pretty chilly down there. What is the temperature, the average temperature down there? Around 50 degrees?
-1 degrees.
It's
Really?
cold. It's not -1, but it's cold.
Like
not
refrigerator cold.
Yeah, but it's cooler than 50 though. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, I think refrigerators run around 40, 42 degrees.
Well, you don't want to push any of the nasty bacteria too much.
Oh
so
no,
no, you don't.
Temperature's
No,
cool.
you want to you want to keep any of that growth down to a minimum. So
Yeah.
you run everything at the lowest possible temperature you can.
Yeah.
That sounds prudent.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another super chat here from John C. John C. Mike the Snake, wristwatch check and dinner update, please. What are you having for dinner, please, Mike? Thanks, John C.
Wristwatch check Speedmaster, and dinner update is Salisbury steak TV dinner with wild boar sausage that I shot myself.
Wow.
On my hunting trip.
So wouldn't the wild boar be like a lot better than the steak?
You
Well,
could have worms in it there. Tapeworm 2000. Where do you think that came from?
We've been eating wild boar my entire life and never got anything. You cook it well, but no, never.
So you eat it well done then, do you? You eat it
Of course,
well
you
done?
always cook pork well. Even if you get it from the store, you cook it well done.
Yeah, pork's not good. Pork is one of the nastiest animals you could choose to eat.
Why is that? Why is that,
no
Doc? Why
fun.
do you think pork is so nasty? Tell me this, Doc.
Something called trichinosis.
Well, I'm vegetarian, so to me, I'd rather play it completely safe. But
is there
yeah,
dangers
pork.
in being vegetarian? There is dangers. You know that?
Well, I'm not vegan. I mean, I'm not nuts. Well, I'm not nuts in terms of eating anyway. You know.
Yeah, if you're vegetarian or vegan, you do have to supplement your diet with some of the things that meat eaters get that you don't get in a vegetarian diet. But they're simple. It's easy to, any vegetarian diet will you'll quickly and easily find the supplements you need to eat or take or eat to have a full balanced diet going on and not be like lacking in something because you're vegetarian.
By the way, I do see some people saying some fairly nasty things about me, and I want to say thank you. But I can't respond because I've got limited Wi-Fi.
Here we go. We got AD never calling, $10. Seriously disappointed that I allowed myself to feel at home here in this mental hospital. With an IQ of 103, I sometimes feel smart like Arch and Doc. But where is this thing going? God help us!
First of all, I'd like to say props to you for that IQ. You shouldn't go around bragging to people, but obviously I can tell by the context you're not really bragging. It just came up. And,
the average American is 98 IQ. Did you know that, Doc?
You sure that's not their temperature?
Hello, Doc?
Am I still there?
No, their IQ is 98.
I thought that
have you
was
ever
their
had
temperature.
an IQ test?
I have not.
Here we go. We've got another super chat here. You've never had an IQ test?
No, they don't allow chiropractors to take them.
The fact that you do medicine would indicate to me that you've got a very high IQ.
Well, I guess it depends on the topic. If I go off script, then people get upset and they start saying things like my IQ sucks. I don't know what it is about talking about the moon that gets people so riled up.
Yes,
do you know?
I totally.
I mean, I don't get it.
I love talking about the moon. It's there's a lot of interesting things and a lot of conspiracy theories and questions about it. People thinking it's hollow and people doubting whether we really went there and all that shit. I find all that stuff very interesting discussion.
Looks like we just got some super chats here.
Here we go. We got a super chat here from Madman, $5. Doc, am I right in saying you're a chiropractor working out of a morgue operated by Costco? Of course, if not, I'm confused as fuck, man.
Well, it's not really owned by Costco, but it's leased to Costco. So there's some subtleties there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets very confusing, though, I know, for the average customer. I try
Yes,
not
know
to
you
worry
actually-
and
Jump
focus.
off.
Hey, Russ, thank you for coming on. We love you.
No problem. I love y'all too. I'll talk to y'all later.
Take
Thank
it
you,
easy,
Ross.
Ross.
See you, Ross,
Hey, you
man.
too, Doc.
Have a good day.
You too, Mike.
Yes.
I love you, man. See you later.
Love you, man. Yes.
Right on, brother.
See you later, Archie.
Hey, thank you, man. Love you. I wanted to, Doc.
I think Ross is a good character to have on the
He's
show.
a great
Well,
character.
that's right.
Do you think? I got to be totally. I want to ask you boys quickly, just very. Sorry, another super chat's come in. Let me grab the super chat. Neo, $2. Watch Talk. FBI now leading the case against TPG.
That's totally possible. I don't know if he's just joking around there or not.
Yeah, I think that is something. Just did a quick search there. Nothing's coming up. I'm sorry. Nothing.
Arch, can you put me full screen?
Yes, sir. We can put you full screen. There we go.
See if this
Yes,
works.
you're full screen.
There's the my first wild pig that I shot, that I have, that I'm eating the sausage of tonight.
There we go. Look at that.
With the gun that I built myself.
No worries.
That's a nice size pig there, by the way.
I'm just impressed how it just sits there nicely. Normally they're pretty vicious, those little fuckers.
Well, he's dead.
I'm being sarcastic there, Mikey.
Yeah,
Big
oh,
Tony.
we got him to sit and pose for the shot before we killed him.
$2. Big Tony. Jimmy made you 600 Aussie for the hour.
Wow, man, fucking
Back
get
to
him on
the
every day.
back to the board, though. It doesn't seem fair to threaten the boar, have him pose for the pictures, do all those things, and then kill him anyway. It just doesn't seem right.
We didn't threaten him. He did it voluntarily, and we just sprung the surprise on him. Oh, by the way, look over there, something shiny.
Look
He
what
didn't
I
see
can
it
do.
coming.
Look
Yeah,
what I
exactly.
can do.
Look what I can do. Now, I got him from 258 yards away with AR-15 rifle that I built myself, which I
Wow,
think is pretty
okay.
cool.
Why wouldn't you
And
just buy one?
a gun?
An AR-15, yeah.
Oh, because you can build one for half the price, less than half the price, and with better components. Yeah, a complete one is you're just paying for somebody to have assembled it. All the parts are common to like one brand, let's say, most of the parts, but they're mil spec, so any part from any brand will fit into any AR-15. So you can get a really
Just 1 minute
cheap.
there. I got to grab the next super chat. We got NATO, $3. Doc, your thoughts on India landing on the moon?
I thought that would come up as a topic eventually.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day, right?
Maybe you better. Well, we didn't quite get into the India thing, and maybe you'd better take the other super chats and clear the board before.
Here we go. Golden Baba, $2. Doc BTW ends up giving his patient strokes. Morg.
Well, we try not to call it strokes. We call it manipulations. But I am touching them, so you got you take it for what that's worth. I am touching.
You can't
them.
always get what you want, guys.
But I wouldn't want to call it stroking them. That makes it sound a little too affectionate, especially when they're in the morgue. Not the place to be stroking them.
Definitely not the place to be stroking or poking them. What do you think?
And I certainly wouldn't admit that on air if I were giving them strokes.
There we go. It's been officially clarified for us here. And we have clarified it for all you people there who are doubting, okay?
I'm sorry,
all
I'm laughing at something completely different. Sorry, I should be paying
That's
attention
okay.
to the show.
That's perfectly
The
okay.
interesting thing that came up about things like India landing on the moon. You're aware of this, right, Archie? I know the snake is aware of this, that India landed manless.
Correct.
They landed a probe.
Allegedly, India allegedly.
Right. India has reported that they've landed an unmanned craft onto the moon's surface. And on top of that, Russia reported that they weren't able to land their unmanned craft onto the moon's surface. In other words, it crashed, right? That was in the news too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So interestingly, why would this discussion about probes and unmanned crafts landing on the moon even be all that important, since 50 years ago, the United States put men on the moon? So why would these countries even be bragging about this stuff? Why would it even be in the news? It's not really newsworthy, is it?
But if it's true, it's a major achievement that a country like India can actually put a craft on the moon. That's amazing.
It's not amazing if the United States put a man on the moon. That's not near amazing,
Yeah, but
right?
these aren't the same level of wealth. These are completely different level of wealth.
Oh, you're making excuses for them. You're saying Russia's not the same. You're making excuses, I think. I don't think it's newsworthy. I don't think they should be talking about it at all.
Okay.
Or there have only been probes placed on the moon. That's another possibility, is that the only thing that mankind has placed on the moon has been probes and unmanned craft. If that's the case, then of course all of it is newsworthy, right?
Yes, that's correct.
I don't think both can be true. You have to pick one or the other, folks.
Yes. Both cannot be true. Very interesting. Very interesting.
And China
synopsis
also, remember when China bragged about putting its probe on the moon, and then they raised it and they had this itty bitty little flag pop up? Boom. Which was kind of weird. Why such a small flag? That started conspiracy theories about how you can't really get a large flag propped up on the moon, because their flag was about, what was it, a few inches big. It's crazy tiny.
Yes.
But anyway,
Fair
but
point.
what was that, a year ago that China put its craft on the moon, allegedly?
Yes. Yes.
So again,
so
you can't have it
why
all.
doesn't America call their bullshit then, say this is fake, it's total fake?
Well, the interesting thing is the United States has also put unmanned probes onto the moon after the 1960s. I think it was after. I have to double check that. Pretty sure they've put probes on the lunar surface after having landed men on the moon. And of course, everybody will say that's because it's cheaper. It's cheaper. It's too much money to put a man on the moon, even though they did it, 6 times? That's a lot of money if it's that expensive. If it's that expensive, 6 times is a lot.
Interesting commentary, Doc. Very interesting commentary.
I think we should go to car talk, though, because I don't think we're getting super chats with this discussion.
Yes. Fair point, Doc.
And that's what Chiropractor Corner will be all about. When I start that up, it'll be talking about all things chiropractic, including the moon landing, 9/11, all those things.
Yes, sir. How is the vintage? Tell me what's happening in vintage. What's happening in vintage? What's happening in vintage, please? Please do.
I can say it now because I did not pull the trigger. I came very close to getting a 1655 Explorer very, very close
Yep.
to buying it. And I just thought, you know what, this addiction of mine, it's going crazy. But it would have, I was going to get it. It was an albino, they call it, meaning it was so faded that the GMT hand was also faded to white. And
Yeah.
I just didn't think I'd like it if I actually tried to wear it. And I don't know, maybe I
see.
should have gotten it anyway. It would have been a decent investment, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But
let's have a look at
I didn't want to get
let's
it
have
as
a
an
look.
investment.
Now that we've got you on the stream, Doc, let's have a look at some vintage. You want to see some vintage pieces? Now, you got to remember, when you go to Hong Kong, they don't like you snapping photos of their stuff. They get the big signs, no photo, no. Oh, fuck. It's very
So that
hard
means you had to sneak them, right? You had to sneak them?
Correct. So I'm just going to bring up some photos here for you to have a look at. And we'll have a look here. So this is a vintage shop. This is an 18038 with diamond dial. It's got the red. You can see the.
Is that a patina that we're looking
Starburst dial there. Never polished, they say. And let's convert that. So
That's
is
lovely. I mean, that's something Saad would really appreciate, I think.
Okay, so this into US dollars is 11,000. Sorry, this into 88,000 Hong Kong to US dollars is, it's about, what's that? That's about 11,200 US dollars. Is that a good price, Doc? You tell me.
It sounds like a very good price, but the thing I've heard about Hong Kong, and I don't know if it's true, I've never purchased from Hong Kong, but I've heard you have to be careful about them being molested with. Have you heard this?
Let's look at this. We'll talk about that. 43.8. This is 5,500 US for a Datejust. A 16,200 Datejust. Can't go wrong with that, can you?
No. It's a
What do you think
smooth
of that,
bezel, so
Doc?
that seems like a fair price.
Yeah. Let's have a look. It's very hard to get these photos because they, as I said, they don't want you taking photos. They get really, 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 really funny.
How much time did you spend in jail for taking this one?
Okay, have a look at this, Doc. What do you think
You don't
of
want
these?
to talk about it. That's okay. We shouldn't talk about it on air.
Look at these, Doc. What do you think of these vintage 1675 collection here, I believe? Some nipple dials. Look at that.
Now we're getting into some goodies.
What do you think, Doc?
Well, that's a nipple in the back.
Yep.
Yeah, I tend to have a great deal of affection for the nipples.
Who doesn't like nipples, Doc?
Who doesn't like nipples? Because they're pretty rare. It's hard for me to figure out exactly how rare they are, but I do know
here's
that.
some subs, vintage subs.
I'm lucky. I have a couple of subs that are nipple subs.
Well, this is steel, so they're non-nipple.
Well, two tones. I've got two tones. Yeah, that are nipple.
Here's some. Let's have a look here. So there's Explorer 2, 59,000. So that's a Explorer 2, 59,000. And that's 7,000 US. That's for the black dial one here.
Wow.
What do you think of that, Doc?
I thought they were running around 9. So that seems like a good price, right?
Well, from where I am in Australia, I thought it's expensive because that's about 11. It's over 11 Aussie.
Wow. Maybe they've gone down in price too. I haven't looked at
No,
any.
our currency's a bit fucked, Dave. Sorry, John, Doc. Our currency's a bit fucked.
I'll take it as a compliment. Thank you.
Yes.
I assume you meant Super Dave, right?
Yeah.
I'll take that as a compliment.
So just having a look there. some amazing, beautiful pieces here. I've got to tell you, vintage itself is not a big thing. Hong Kong is more of a Singapore's more vintage than Honkers. Okay.
Well, and these, to be fair, these are more classic than vintage, although there are some of them that are vintage.
Yeah. Yeah. Very true.
So maybe they
Very
would
true.
be authenticated because they're classic. They're not. Is there? The question is to you because you're the pontiff. Is there a great deal of risk with a classic Rolex having been tampered with and molested,
Not as
unbeknownst to the
much. Look,
buyer?
that can happen anywhere, but this stuff can happen anywhere. You've just got to know your stuff. You know what I mean? Vintage
But
is
it doesn't
difficult.
seem you're not going to get as much out of it doing it with a classic Rolex. You're not getting much bang out of that.
No. No, that's true. Fair
So
point.
it should be safer. So the Hong Kong getting a classic Rolex, no big deal, right?
It's always, you've always got to make sure, Doc. It's always
Sure.
Yep,
It's always got to
that goes
take it to
without saying.
your personal watchsmith who's got experience enough to look at it and say, yeah, I don't know. Luckily, I haven't heard them say any of that to my watches. They've said, wow, this looks like it could have been in a safe box for the last 30 or 40 years, which is what I want to hear when they open it. You just got to know your seller, I think.
Yes,
Whether
you
it's
do
Hong
need
Kong
to
or any
know.
place.
That is 100% right. You do have to. You got to buy the seller. Isn't that the case? You have to buy the seller. I got to tell you, a lot of the watch situation itself is, look, things are what they are. You know, it's sort of Hong
But wouldn't
Kong's
you
an
rather?
interesting.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, keep going.
I was going to say, wouldn't you
Singapore.
rather wear one of these nice watches than worry about trying to get profit off of the investment from some stock portfolio? Which is the most
Fair
fun?
point. Fair point.
Which gives you the most pleasure?
We've got the Rancher. Rancher is joining us on our stream. Hello, Mr. Rancher. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Hey, Dave, Saul, Spike. How you guys doing?
Yes. Hey, we're great.
What's happening there, Rancher?
Well,
Good,
okay.
good.
And the thing is, with vintage Rolex, it depends. Like, if you ask any lawyer any question, the answer is always going to be it depends on the vintage Rolex. Now, on something like this, like we're talking like a 5-digit Explorer 2. Well, there might possibly be aftermarket parts on it, just simply, but not through any sort of fuckery. It's just the watch repair guy had that's what he had in the drawer. And there's no real financial advantage for someone putting a aftermarket sapphire crystal over an authentic one, or not a huge one. There's not really that much of a possibility of fuckery. Now, on the other hand, if you're going to talk about vintage Rolex, and the counterbalance, or the complete opposite of that, is Spock's 4-digit Daytonas.
I should change my name. I'll get right on it.
So, yes. So, in other words, but there is so much money, there is so much potential to make money with these super hype watches, that there does exist the strong capacity for fuckery. And actually, that's a conversation I've had with Jake Ehrlich before a couple of times. Oh, the funny part is, I actually saw another attorney with a black dial 16570.
165 Explorer 2, yes.
Black dial. I said, oh, Explorer 2.
What did he say?
Oh, I said, yeah, we're talking about it. You almost seemed
No, it's a Rolex. No, it's a Rolex.
Well, except Explorer. I said, no, it's an Explorer 2. And he said, yeah, you're actually right. I said, thank you. We were talking about it. He said that, you know.
How did he get it? What's his story? What's the story behind it? It was
well,
a client who couldn't pay his wife.
Civil guy. I think he's a civil guy. So it's probably one of those. Who knows? Maybe his family loved him. And they got it for him when he graduated law school or something. Who knows? But he's been around forever. And if you don't know the person extremely well, then they're hesitant. They also don't want to bring attention to it. So,
yeah.
Talking about it, and just talking about neurology, and he said, "You're wearing an Apple Watch." I said, "Well, touche." But on the other hand, when I'm in court, just the ability to take discrete communications. And as actually the other attorney he was with basically held up his wrist and showed his Apple Watch. I said, "Yep."
Is your Apple Watch also because of your workout routine and everything?
Yes. Oh, I've just got a text. Little Clydette might be coming tomorrow.
Who's Clydette?
Yes.
Is that another child?
My granddaughter.
Wow.
Oh, a grandchild.
Fantastic.
Okay. So I was on track. I almost got it.
Clydette, are you excited?
Well, you know, it's a mixture of delight and terror. I now understand what my parents were probably thinking 30 years ago.
So,
oh, this is delightful. It's like, oh God, these kids are so not ready.
Do you know if it's a boy? Since
it's
you were
going to be
saying
a girl.
Clydette.
Yes.
Oh, so when you said Clydette, that's why. Okay, gotcha.
No,
are they happy with that name?
No, they've already identified the child as trans. Spock. So.
Wow,
yes,
that's a little early, but okay.
So
I thought they were supposed to wait till the first month.
Well, it depends. It depends how good the ultrasound is.
You know what? Ultrasound technology is improving.
Yes, it is. So anyway, I'm delighted about that, and of course, I think they're having it do because of health reasons. So nothing major, and it's not like drastically ahead of schedule, but I said, oh, and it's just like, I mean, also, so it's basically, they're concerned that apparently it's raising your blood pressure. So it's like, it's close enough. Your blood pressure's been elevated enough. I said, well, sounds like she's elevating your blood pressure from the get-go. At least she's not pulling any punches.
Wow. It is true that children are supposed to raise your blood pressure, but I think it's after they're born that's supposed to happen.
Well, children are in fact God's perfect justice. I've heard that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
My mom used to say that when my sister had her child.
Yep.
My sister was a little bit difficult.
Yep. And actually, tough love, that land belongs to the Native Americans, or as we like to call them, casino owners.
Is it true that Clyde has been elevated to rodent level? Someone here is saying Clyde the snake. I don't know if they're just kidding around or if this is actually true.
Well, or maybe it's just someone that doesn't know what they're talking about. Of course, that's never happened before on the ArchieLuxury channel, but
Oh no, it's never happened at all. But,
there's a possibility this could be the first night. Who knows?
Well, I do know that, generally speaking, people have aspirations of eventually being dubbed a rodent, and it doesn't always happen.
See, I don't know. As the first cardinal, I kind of see myself as above that, frankly.
I hadn't thought of that.
Thank you. That's all right. No, Patel Philippe is saying that Clive is definitely a transfer snake. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So.
Yes. That isn't necessarily a rodent. Gotcha.
Anyway, that's about it. Oh boy, my air conditioning went out at the apartment over the long holiday weekend. So,
Mm.
oh god. And of course, this one we were getting a little bit of a break because September, and then it went back into 3-digit territory. Oh, thanks, Artie. I appreciate that. Artie Lang.
I know it's a freebie, but can you put Artie Lang's comment up there? He's super chatted in the past. This one isn't a super chat, but it does apply to what
No, I
Clive's been
can't.
talking about.
I can't put it up. Actually,
No, I was actually talking to Archie, even though he's not paying attention.
Oh, he's totally
No.
not paying attention.
Which one do you want me to pull up? Sorry.
I mentioned congratulations, or trying to ask if I get Booster off death row, but I suspect it's probably the second one.
Well, some people do consider marriage to be a form of a death penalty, so it's quite possible you did get him off of death row.
That's true.
In a sort of a, not the literal sense, of course, but in the truest sense, the most common thing.
Oh, and also the AC went down in the little red MR2, so that's have to spend money to get that fixed on Thursday. But hey, it's a 20-year-old.
What went in the MR2?
The air conditioning.
Yep.
Oh fuck! You just said the air conditioning went in your apartment. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, evidently I'm just too hot to handle.
Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you.
Maybe it's you, Clyde. Maybe you're turning on the air conditioning.
Oh, you're right. I guess if I never turned it on,
this wouldn't be happening.
That's true. Yeah, fair enough.
I think the simplest solution when it comes to the car is simply to drive faster.
Yep.
I think it's going overboard to take the car into the mechanic.
Yeah. Well, okay. Patel Flew actually had something humorous for once. Incoming Clive's AC troll account. Yep.
Looks like a few people are commenting on how they avoided their shotgun weddings. Could have been thanks to you, Clyde.
Whiskey Reaper said MR2 is lucky it's so. Yeah, you are right. I'm not going to deny that. Clive, the Freon gas wrangler. Nice.
Well,
anyway,
the main thing though is that you're enjoying the MR2. It sounds like
immensely.
Has the weight loss kind of hampered any of that? Do you still enjoy it as much with the weight loss compared to where?
It's easier. It's easier to get in and out of.
Oh, so you enjoy it more?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Duck and cover. Now you've got a Z3, I think, right, or is it a Z4 BMW?
He's got He's got an M3 because it's an E46, which is like a 20-year-old one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit older. I like the body style. I almost upgraded it to the last one that's out, and then I realized the one before the big pig nose, like not the current one, but the one that came before. But
big guys need to slide the roof to slide to an emerald. I'll tell you what, Whiskey, it's easier when you put the roof down. But it's so much easier getting in and out of it. Bob and Weave. Now, Thefla says, I'm a Native American, for I'm born in America. I'm native to America. Okay. Well, what we're talking about, I see what you're saying, tough love, but there's another colloquialism we used for the besides casino Americans. We also just call them wagon burners.
Ooh, that's nasty, Clive. No racism on this channel here.
Oh my God, they call themselves wagon burners.
I'm teasing you. I understand exactly what you're saying because you love the culture of the Native American Indians.
That's why he has that blanket in his room that he used that time.
Well, that's because my nephews are half Native American.
And some of his relatives, they're also. Well, wait a minute. Are you half Jewish or they're half Jewish?
No, my kids are 1/8 Jewish.
Oh, okay.
To their mother.
Gotcha.
Clyde's Life, Clyde Life's and Old Hovel. Yes. Anyway, so Wagenberg, yeah, they're 1/8. They're octa-Jews.
The air conditioning at your house, Rancher, is it just your personal house air conditioning?
Actually, my apartment. So
what?
Yeah,
Is it
the whole apartment?
Is it a split unit? Is it have a box out sitting outside the building?
Box that's sitting outside. However, they're getting Freon for it, and it's going to be.
Oh, you got a leak. Okay, because usually when air conditioning systems like stop working all of a sudden, it's just the capacitor, and it's like a $20-$30 fix. It takes about 5 minutes.
Well, and again, like the capacitor, of course, it wasn't in flux.
Yeah,
But,
and the dilithium crystals were all worn out, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The matrix. However,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, we're not talking Matrix. We're talking
Star
Back
Trek.
to the Future.
Thank you. Oh my God, Archie actually picked up on it before anyone else did.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
right.
that movie.
The Back to the Future?
Yeah, the flux capacitor.
Yeah, so that's about it. I just figured this and come on. There's just a bunch of stuff coming on. We're just trying to the summer's last hurrah. So everything, all the AC is dying during summer's last hurrah. So we have El Nino. Sorry. Of course, the only thing that can overtake El Nino is statewide fair weather. Every time it's like El Nino's here. El Nino's here. It's the record. So many 3-digit days. It doesn't it doesn't consistently until the state fair starts, and then the state fair weather drops because it always has to rain during a state fair. So I kind of feel a little bit of pride about that. 1.1. Yeah. Okay, Patel. And technology got it. Yes.
Wow, that's I got to tell you something. Thank you. How hot has it been there? You've had some horrendous weather. Maybe that's the reason for this problem.
Well, it's probably not helping. But
that's true. What kind of setting do you put the AC on? I mean, maybe it's too low.
No, I don't do that. As a matter of fact, I remember my dad always saying you don't want to turn icy cold with low fan. You want just a little bit of AC with a lot of fan going. It's easier on the AC that way. Hold on for 1 second.
Absolutely.
Alexa, convert 100 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius.
100 degrees Fahrenheit is about 38 degrees Celsius.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of cold.
Alexa, convert 104 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius.
104 degrees Fahrenheit is 40 degrees Celsius.
40 degrees.
That's starting to warm up. Still a little chilly.
We're not in Arizona. It's not supposed to get that hot around here.
Or Idaho or Texas. You're in Oklahoma.
That is true, yes. So, and so like I said, I've got the window unit along with a nice little large fan, and of course the 8 sleep is going to help. Bed conditioned. Now, make the mistake. Anyway, so been also just playing around with like some retro gaming. I've been enjoying that tremendously when I have a spare moment or two.
What kind of
retro gaming? What retro gaming? I use Donkey Kong. You know Donkey Kong?
Oh yes,
Saxon.
Galaga, Pac-Man, Xenophobe, Gauntlet. What else? Wizard of War.
Sounds pretty nasty.
Defender, Joust.
Defender. Oh.
Is it? Yeah. Is it? Yeah. It's like ooh. Of course, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man. Asteroid.
See, I had a ColecoVision, so they didn't have Pac-Man. They had Ladybug.
Right.
Because they couldn't have the copyright to Pac-Man, so they had Ladybug.
And of course, because of the font, and because of the font, you missed when you're young, you misread it and thought it said Lady Boy, and that probably led to some unfortunate associations deep within.
There's also a porno movie called Missile Command.
Right. Clyde was playing Leisure. Oregon Trail. Yeah. I'd say give a letter action 45. Okay. Centipede.
Galaga. Galaga was one of my favorites.
Yep.
I used to play this one called Gorf.
Yep. Greetings, Space Cadets.
Yeah. That was a fun one.
Space Invaders.
And what was the one where they kind of rode these flying ostriches and
Joust?
They kind of Joust. Is that what that was? Yeah. Okay. That was back when you still had to put a quarter in the machine.
Oh yeah.
Did Wizard have a game? I wasn't aware of that. We should have known if he had a game that probably a lot of what he was saying was embellishment.
Facing Gorf? No, Gorf.
Oh, be right back.
Yep. And sometimes, like I said, and so apparently the old video games, they're so passe, they're so past their prime that it's like relatively easy to find machines with that. It's like the higher end, like 90s kids systems. That
Space Invaders, that doesn't sound pleasant.
No, that's more like Mark Goldberg. Anyway, so many Star Trek. Some of the old computer PC games can't also have come across. Oh, Battlezone, yes, Bob. Love me some Battlezone. What is it? Moonbuggy, Spy Hunter. Shit, I can't think of the stupid. It's where you're basically like a James Bond walking around a compound with a bunch of henchmen, basically picking up guns and shooting henchmen in the hallway. And I can't think of it. Yeah.
Real World Curly joins the stream.
Sir,
would you just excuse me? I'm just going to go to the toilet. I'll be back in one moment.
Wait a minute. What?
I'll just be back in one moment.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Curly. Curly. Where's he going?
He's still there.
Maybe he's waiting for you to come back from the
I'll be back in a minute. Let's go to the toilet. 1 minute.
That would be right.
Yep.
So are you glad you took some of my advice there?
What the fuck what did he do? Did he leave already?
He left because you didn't say anything.
I'm lagging. I'm on a fucking Chromebook. I just got home. Jesus Christ.
Chrome.
Doc, you think you could keep this going for another 15 minutes while I set up a dungeon stream?
Oh, I don't think it'll go for 15 minutes.
Are you sure? He might just come back and say, "Okay, guys, got to go."
No, we're not going to let him do that.
Hi, Rancher.
Hey, how's it going? Double Dragon Contra.
Clyde hasn't even gotten his blood pressure up yet. He just got here.
From what I understand, Clyde is turning his middle-aged body into a lean, mean fighting machine. He's under the counsel of a personal trainer. He's working out. He's turning his life around.
Well, that's not exactly correct because
it's not?
You mean
Narc was lying to me?
No, you're putting it in future tense when it's actually already current tense.
Well, like I said, there's already.
In other words, he's already lean and mean right now. He's already
lost I wouldn't say that.
That's awesome.
Leaner and meaner, but
okay, leaner and meaner. Okay, fine, leaner and meaner.
Hey, Mikey.
Hey,
Curly. What'd you think of Jimmy C? Huh?
Pretty crazy. Yeah.
I think you're going to need to start drinking or start smoking some bongs or something to keep up with the Jimmy.
I'm starting to get excited about
I don't have no interest in competing with him. And
Mikey, I mean, what about if he starts coming on the main show more often? You kind of just sat there. You were like overshadowed big time.
no, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. I
Yep.
mean, he was
Mark-
shit faced,
Mark-
and everybody was all over him, and so there wasn't really any chance for me to speak, anyways. And so I just
Mikey, you got to take the
watched the
mic.
show.
You got to take the mic. You got to take the bull by the horns. You got to stand your ground.
Today was Jimmy's show. I just let it happen and watched the show and enjoyed it.
Could be tomorrow too. Anyway, hey Rancher, I'm glad
That's
to
fine.
hear. I'm glad to hear that you're turning your health around. I'd like to hear that.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Is it?
I think-
Is that Defender?
I think he's
Nope.
busy playing right now.
Oh, that's Pac-Man.
Nope.
Asteroids?
No, Asteroids.
Centipede?
Oh,
Close.
no, that's
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders.
Nope. Close.
No,
Sure.
really.
That's his alarm clock.
That's his glucose meter. He's
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
really good one.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I gotta check mine. That sure sounds like Space Invaders.
Nope.
Oh, it's Pac-Man.
Nope.
What? Wife of Pac-Man.
Miss Centipede?
Is there a game called Hemorrhoids? That doesn't sound like a pleasant game.
I see. Hey Doc, did we finally do some? I just got back in. Did we finally do some watch talk? Is that what these pictures are?
We were talking watches a little bit, and then Clyde came.
Ew. I wasn't even breathing hard.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Here he is. He's back. Did you get some? Where's the ice cream?
I don't think anyone got that, Clyde, but I.
Hey, I'm gonna set up a dungeon show. You're gonna end in regular time, 12 minutes.
Yes, that's correct, sir.
All right, I'll see you then. I'm gonna set it up now.
Hey, I love you, Curly.
Sure, I love you too.
Hey, Curly, I wanted to ask you something quickly.
Is it personal?
Curly?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Hey, do you want a paid gig by any chance?
No, Archie, it's illegal for me to make a second income.
Okay,
I
wait.
can't do it till I
Okay.
sign my retirement papers. Then I'm gonna
my
hit you with
God.
the big contract offer.
No, there's your clue.
See, Arch.
I might need to check that myself. I didn't even think of that. Costco and the morgue may not want me to do anything outside of their gig. Well, you know what? I'm going to check.
Yes.
I'm going to check.
Yep, JD's got it. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. Well, keep in mind that was like a modified one, so it was actually the modified fast fire. So it sounds a lot better. Yeah. Thanks, Jimmy.
Galaga.
Yeah. Oh, Robotron 2084. Yep. 1942. Oh, yeah. There's so much Contra. I think.
How
Contra
much of
won.
a super chat for you to share your screen in terms of, I guess, whatever your score was or whatever?
No, I've already stopped. I already ended it. So.
And then once you end it, it's deleted.
But you can get one of those things. It literally has the games on there, so you don't have to worry about ROMs and this, that, or the other. And hell, get up, start really soup to nuts.
Lolex is joining the stream.
Hello.
Sir,
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
Hi, everyone. Hello.
Rolex, what's going on?
did
Are
you
you
think
jumping on
about-
just to say you're going to be on I guess Curly's stream?
Oh, is Curly opening up a stream after this?
Okay.
10 minutes.
Okay. I'll pop on. Well, to come on, say hi, see what everyone's doing.
Thank
You just get off work?
Yeah, I'm relaxing right now before I go to the gym. I'm trying to get some energy.
I figured you had a hard one after you got the Labor Day holiday, and then usually the day after that.
Yes,
is
today sucked. I've been up
slam.
since 6 a.m. Yeah, today's been terrible. But what is this? Why are we looking at pre-owned watches? What's this mess about?
Well, because for a
You
while
are a what channel?
Oh, I
it
forgot.
was a watch channel, and before some of the others showed up, it was just me and Archie talking about, I don't know, watches.
This is a watch channel? I thought it was like Beard versus Beard meets food, more like Horns meets Lady Boys.
I was watching the stream earlier today. It was pretty crazy. It looked like an episode of Jerry Springer.
Oh, you mean with the Jimmy C thing? I'm just becoming
Nice.
enlightened by all that. I missed it, but
oh Lord,
apparently he came on and he was a little intoxicated.
Oh, you don't say. Oh,
Which
by
can
the
happen.
way, is Mike still here? Is Mike the Snake still here?
Yes.
Oh, he had to mute himself and do something. He's in the
Okay.
background doing something. But I did want to say, apparently, I should offer you a congratulations to you. Did you do a stream on the dungeon?
I did a stream like 2 nights ago or something. It was fun. I
Yeah.
did like 3 hours, and then Curly took over, and we did like 6 hours total.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Congratulations. That's not the easiest thing in the world to do.
I know. I want to find more time to do it because there's a great time slot where if I do it at like 9 o'clock on the West Coast, that's a morning time for people overseas, which is good.
Yeah.
You know, people could get a nice little morning show going. So like if
And
I
it's
could
still
find the
not
energy-
ridiculous. It's midnight for the people on the East Coast.
Yeah, it's not bad. 9 o'clock.
But some people are up at midnight.
Yeah. So if I could find the energy, I'd love to do more at that time slot. You know, that would be nice.
There you go.
Of course, it doesn't really matter when you do it because Hisham will be up.
No, that's true.
Yeah, he's basically an Arabic vampire.
That's funny. That's funny.
Maybe he would come on if you were doing a show. It's an interesting point. He's a little bit shy about coming on some of the streams, but maybe he'd come on.
Ooh.
You're in the same age range, I think, and he might come
Oh,
on
are you talking about what's his
Hisham.
name? Hisham. Oh,
From
I'm
the way
thinking-
back. Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Exactly.
No.
Lovely guy. But
Who's that other guy who collects the Milgauses? What's his name? The Milgauss guy.
Milgauss guy. Who could that be?
He has like 2 Milgauss. Archie knows who he is. He comes on here and he talks.
Oh, that's the Russian guy. The Russian guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Jiro.
Giro Pal. That's who. I thought you were talking about Giro Pal for a second. I was like,
He did sell one of them.
oh, good.
So now he's in the
He's
the
a
realm
lovely
of
guy,
normal.
Jiro Pal.
I like
Most
Giro
people don't have 2 Milgauss. It's true.
Yeah.
Stand out when that happens.
When you drop that video about the market, I want to know what's going on with the market.
Yes, I'm going to release it today. Okay.
Good.
Yes.
Oh,
It's Do I sound okay? I just had to take my headphones off for a minute. Do I sound okay?
Oh, hey, I was thinking about something. I was actually talking to, I hate to drop names, but I was talking to Jake Ehrlich about the Rolex buying butcher.
Yes.
And he
You don't say.
What? Yes. And he's basically saying, well, everyone's talking about it, but everyone's just doing half-assed. No one's really looking at it comprehensively. And he said there is a whole lot behind the story there. He said a lot of people aren't really aware of the full extent of that Boucherer and Rolex have cooperated, and they're almost like sister companies or sister wives. So he said he's going to do a deep dive into it and expect something soon on RolexMagazine.com. I'm thinking, Archie, maybe if he does this, the deep dive, maybe you could interview him about it.
That sounds like a great idea. Thank you
And
for
also,
the leads.
and also, don't invite like 15 people on if you don't, just you and Jake, maybe one other person.
Yeah. Good point.
Oh, Spock beat it like Spock, yeah. Spock. BBW. Or yeah. Or Rolex.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yes.
All right.
I got to tell you something, guys. I'm really, I was really quite fascinated in Hong Kong. What's happened to the watch market? It's incredible. Okay.
What's going on with the watch market in Hong Kong?
It's collapsing.
Is it that bad?
But they don't make it seem that way. They don't tell anyone the truth.
No, of course not. No, if you're
You
wanting to,
understand?
oh, they're only telling people the truth if people are trying to sell them a watch.
Exactly.
Yeah. I have a dealer here on the West Coast. She texted me this morning and she asked me about my old no date sub. And she said, "Do you still have it?" And I was asking her what she was looking to pay for it, and she said 10,250 for a no date sub. That's what she's buying them at 10,250.
Is that good?
That's terrible. They're 10,000 MSRP. So she wants to pay $250 over MSRP for a no date sub. That's what dealers are paying over here.
Because I thought you paid a little bit more for yours when you got it.
My no date sub?
Yeah, maybe not. I could be wrong.
No, I paid retail, but I sold it.
I know, but I thought for some reason retail was more than 10. I got confused.
No, it's so funny. I was looking at numbers when I bought my 40 mil sub in 2017. I think I bought it. They were like $7,000.
Wow.
Yep.
Do you remember that? Oh my god.
2017. That's ages ago.
But everyone's talking about JLC, jacking the price in the reverse of it. Rolex been quietly doing it this entire time anyway.
Yeah, not so quietly. But wait, the JLC has been. What's the MSRP on them now?
Oh,
more.
Yeah, more.
Well, keep in mind, Lolex. I mean, they might have wanted to buy it from you for 10,250, but they probably were going to sell it for several thousand more.
Yeah, but really though, if you look on Chrono 24, I think no date subs are only going for like $1,500 over MSRP now, right? They're not that much over. They're going to start getting close to MSRP again. And most dealers, David SW won't even buy a Submariner if you try to sell them one.
And
wow.
Don't mention the Bluesy. That's even more toxic.
Yeah. Is it though?
Well, I'm keeping my purple one.
Yep.
I didn't buy it as an investment, Rolex. I bought it because
Yeah.
I wanted one myself. I'm not talking investment. I love the
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah, I told you I love your watch. I think the Bluesy hits way above its weight class for sure.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. Talk about good bang.
Oh, I thought about Blue Shirt Boots just now. Of course.
Whenever I think bluesy, you know.
God bless him.
Exactly. Sorely missed, my friend.
Yep.
Yeah. Somebody said Submariners at MSRP by the end of the year.
Nice. Well, shit. Well,
I don't know about that, but
well, even if it's like $1,500 or whatever, that's still. If you want,
you were a lucky man to get that Daytona.
Daytona.
I want to see one of the new ones.
Yeah, I'm waiting for those to hit the market.
Yep.
I'm waiting for it just to make it to the AD, even if it's just a demo, so I can put it on and see what it looks like.
I know. They look, I would say, very different from
right. Well, they're more vintage.
They're more
inspired.
vintage looking. Yes. I'm interested to see how that outer ring looks in person though.
Yeah.
How is that going to look? You know?
I think it's going to look just like a 4-digit outer ring. It's not going to be that big of a deal. You're not going to notice it at a glance.
When you go to the AD and you try it on, what are you going to be wearing when you go in to try it on? And are you going to use the line from Blazing Saddles?
What's the line?
I don't know the line from Blazing Saddles, except for I'm probably going to wear a Daytona.
Me too.
Excuse me while I whoop this out.
Oh, I see. I mean, actually, I went to Las Vegas before realizing how dangerous it was to do so. I went to Las Vegas with a 4-digit, and the AD was so impressed. She took me into the back where there's a museum, or there was a museum, a small museum that included a vintage Daytona in the back.
Wow.
I felt privileged.
Cool. Now, do you still have Gloria?
I do.
Good.
I wear it. I do wear it. It's a nice watch. It's a nice, I call it a dirty albino.
Yeah.
Dirty albino.
Yeah. It's because it's patinaed. The dial's patinaed, but originally I'm sure it was a bright albino dial. It's patinaed now, and
it
just has an interesting look to it. Bit yellowed. No, it's an interesting watch. That's why I wanted it when I saw it, especially since Clyde was just throwing it around in his drawer.
Pretty much.
I was like, hey, you don't want that thing? That one there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I was speaking to one of my ADs today, and for some reason the subject of the celebration dial OP came up.
Who's got that noise on the background? Who the hell is that?
Is that me?
Is that me?
Oh, sorry.
I'm muted, so it's not me.
Guys, that's Curly's
Did that make
call.
a difference?
That's Curly's call. He started the show. We're going to jump over there. I'm going to jump
I
over as well,
see.
guys.
Well, you can't just jump. You have to thank everybody first.
Yes, we've had some fans. And I want to say thank you for making my first day back amazing. And I love you. And I promise not to disappoint you. I want to thank the fans. Here we go. We've got JL. We got Barry. We got Thomas Burnett, Big Tony, Ali Reza, Showcase Watchers, SR Bell 67, Early Worm Gets the Bird, Big Tony, Sam Davidson. We've got Showcase Watchers, Thomas Burnett, Ali Reza, Data X1, Data 11, Showcase Watchers, Jeff Lane. There we go. We've got Finchy, P. Clan, Mark P, Tiktology, Big Tony, and Showcase Watchers. I got Madman, JBIDX, Loose Tooth, Sirocco Sales, Jeff Lane, Data 11. Showcase Watchers, Elds SS, Showcase Watchers, ABC, Loose Tooth, Toyota Mo, Medium Legend, Toyota Mo, Thomas Burnett, Kathy Bates, Ross Rachel Brady, WTF Mike, Doris Wrestling Fanatic Channel, WTF Mike, Mobster, Showcase Watchers, P Clan, Toyota Mo, The Magpie, Mookie, Flim Flam, Saber Mark 42, and Showcase Watchers.
Now, quick question.
Mikey Casio GTR, Seb Gnelly, JBIDX, Mookie, Tough Love, Toyota Mo. Zeppy, JBIDX, Doris Wrestling Fanatics Channel. We've got Ron the Actuary, Saber Mark 42, Camel Toe, JBIDX, Mookie. Toyota Mo, Neo, Ron the Actuary, JBIDX, Mookie, Thomas Burnett, AD Never Calling, GB. Speed Racer, Loose Tooth, Toyota Mo, Pavel, Big Tony, Tiktology, Toyota Mo. John C, AD Never Calling, Madman, Neo, and Big Tony. NATO and Golden Baba. Guys, it's been a fantastic show. We're going to link to Curly. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be in the morning show and the night show. I love you all. See you later.
Don't forget to thumb up, gentlemen and ladies who are watching.
On the way out.
Yeah.